Hey, this is Raven, and thanks for listening to the Gimme a Whole Yeah Wrestling Podcast. Quote the Raven, nevermore.
Hello, and a very warm welcome to the Gimme a Whole Yeah Wrestling Podcast. My name is Ant. Today I'm joined by...
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That was a massive fail. Intro fail.
Intro much.
How are you doing, man?
You're joined by...
You're joined by...
Dom.
Oh, wow.
Just keeping it simple, keeping it low-key tonight. We're here for Impact Victory Road.
Keeping it real, man.
Yeah, how are you, mate? Welcome back.
Well, hey, I'm back. So this week has been one of the most difficult weeks of my life. But I'm back, and sorry that I needed to take a little bit of time out, but I needed to sort out some stuff. I was in the comments for Clash of Champions when Dom did that, and he did a wonderful job of that. And there was so many kind words from all of you, and I appreciate that so much. So thank you so much. I'm doing well. I can't really talk about the situation because it involves other people. But thank you so much for all the support. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, man, absolutely. I'm glad you're back. I'm just putting in some hashtags into our description so that people can hopefully find us.
Hashtags. I put some stuff in the description, didn't I?
Did you do it in the description or did you do it at the top?
I did it in the tags. Anyway.
You got to do it at the top.
Oh, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I know what you're saying. No, you can put it anywhere in the description, actually.
Cool. But yeah, man. Yeah, I know you've been through a lot.
Yes.
And we just wanted to come back and do something. So we actually originally thought NXT was tonight.
Because we're daft.
and then we were like, well, because Impact Victory Road is on, and we do have a good working relationship with Impact.
Absolutely.
We've done interviews. Anthony's done interviews with the Knockouts champion.
Deonna Purrazzo, who's fighting tonight.
I take issue with the term knockouts. It's being used in 2020, but that's another issue.
Okay.
So Anthony, you did that interview, and I've interviewed Eddie Edwards, who is of course the former World Heavyweight Champion of Impact Wrestling.
But he's going back for that championship this evening.
And there's another guy on this card I've interviewed as well, in Ace Austin, who is a free-for-all match. So yeah, should be pretty cool. There's a couple on my wish list as well, which I'm currently talking to Impact about. I'd love to do Heath, who's on this card, with his former WWE tag team partner Rhino.
He's got kids, man.
Which is cool. It's a pretty good card, actually.
I agree.
I'm interested to see what happens.
Tenille Dashwood,
of course, yeah. Who was in WWE before.
Emma.
Of course, Emma in WWE. I'm interested to see what happens with Susie, who is, of course, the former Sue Young.
Absolutely.
The Undead Bride, but this is her kind of more chilled out persona. Every time Tommy Dreamer's on a card, I enjoy it.
He's so losing tonight.
Yeah, Brian Myers, of course.
Former Kurt Hawkins.
He's on a bit of a resurgence.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to take my glasses off. So today, in a weird turn of events, as Emma can attest to, the dog ate my glasses.
Oh, dude!
And broke my glasses. So I've had to use glasses from like 10 years old. And you can see they're like really odd to wear. But like when I've had them on for driving, it's been like really crooked. So I'm gonna try and take them off. So if I have to see something like tiny writing or whatever, Anthony, you need to cover me because I'm practically blind.
Well, that's okay. I'm going to say hello to everyone in chat, if that's all right, Dom. We have You Don't Know Jack, our moderator, who's changed his name from Jack McMorrow to You Don't Know Jack. Hello, Jack. Hope all is well. It's awesome name. Emma is in chat. Emma, thank you so much. Lovely to see you in chat, and I appreciate your kind words. I very much so. And thank you for being there for me during this time. Jake Holden is joined chat. Hello, Gregory Jackson says hello all. Hello, Gregory. Hello, Jake. Thank you so much for choosing to join us. We appreciate it, my friends.
We do very much appreciate it. We are happy to be back. Obviously.
And Dom's plugged his internet into a kettle again. And he's gone. Gregory Jackson says, all WWE Twitter streamers are currently anybody to comment. You need to be a subscriber. Now just being in a stream and comment stopped without being a subscriber.
All
really?
Are currently anybody what? So you can't comment without being a subscriber. Interesting.
That's bizarre. Well,
I'm a little salty anyway about this because I was complaining to Emma and Anthony earlier when we were setting up this stream that we lost 2 subscribers today. Just today, which is really, really frustrating for me. Anthony is you know, he's like, oh, don't worry, these things happen. It's part of it. And I'm like getting angry. I'm like throwing stuff around, you know. I'm throwing the dog around, in a playful manner, not in a violent manner, because I love my dog, Lucius. But you know, I'm like getting real stressed out because I'm like, we've lost 2 subscribers. I put out a video earlier with AEW's theme producer Mikey Ruckus,
which I can't wait to watch, man.
Which I'm really pleased about. I was sort of developing, hopefully, working relationship with AEW.
Kapow.
But yeah, and he's a really nice guy. But yeah, we lost 2 subscribers today. So
C'est la vie, my friend. C'est la vie.
If anybody comes onto the stream, please do subscribe. Just I want to get back to 378. Do you know what I mean? Oh, we're at 377 now. Someone's just subscribed again.
Oh, bless you. Thank you so much to whoever's done that. Gregory Jackson. So he mentioned about Twitter. So have WWE now taken over the streams completely? Because it's all a bit madness, the whole WWE Twitch thing at the minute.
Yeah, there's a lot of control, isn't there, from WWE? They're controlling Twitch streamers now. I'm not sure if that extends to YouTube, but you know,
yeah, it does. But Up Down is affiliated with WWE anyway, so that'll carry on, which is sort of the biggest one. But there are other people that are suffering with it as well. So it's not good, man. It's not good. They're independent contractors. Let them live. Let them live.
Yeah. I think. Like I say, I'm sure we will see the fallout of that. Obviously, we've already had a little bit of, we've heard about it through Cameo and other platforms of that nature as well. You know, I can understand it from a business perspective why WWE would do this, and obviously the athletes have to keep their jobs. They have to maintain their reputation, so I suppose they have no alternative but to say, yes, you can have control of my platforms or our platforms or whatever.
It depends.
You know?
I mean, someone like Paige, who has sort of a minimal contract, I think, with WWE at the minute, it's going to really affect her, and I don't think that she's happy. Also, AJ Styles has a lot of pull within the company, being a top star, and obviously he's got a massive Twitch channel. So hopefully that gets resolved soon. And I, to be honest, I hope that the government step in and it becomes a legal thing, because you shouldn't be treating your employers like that.
Well, you talked about this, obviously, with you being part of BEC2, the Actors Guild in the UK. You know, you talked about the value of a union. I think you're a union rep.
Absolutely.
Certainly in East Yorkshire and the surrounding areas. And you've talked about the value of a union for workers' rights. And obviously WWE doesn't have that. The WWE athletes are considered independent contractors.
That's right.
But there are campaigners for that. It is something. I know that there's some events in the UK that are now talking to certain people that are talking about unionising wrestling in the UK. How legitimate that is, I'm not sure, but I think Wrestle Carnival are talking to a company, and that's going to be an event in Milton Keynes next year. We've spoken to them, of course.
Gary Ward,
Gary Ward. So I think there are people that are talking about unionising, especially in the UK. But
we're 5 minutes away from Impact Wrestling Victory Road, just to let you know, Dom.
Yeah, of course. So
sorry, carry on.
No, I mean, obviously, I want to know what other people think of that.
Absolutely, let us know what you think. Should they be able to do that? Is it impactful on their character? Would you mind seeing the Fiend, or not the Fiend, but Bray Wyatt? What's his name in real life?
Bray Wyatt. Oh no, Wyndham Rotunda.
Wyndham Rotunda, that's right. Would you mind if he had a Twitch stream? Would that destroy kayfabe for you? It's an interesting sort of.
Well, I think there's a wider debate there, man. You know.
And the kettle's boiling again. Your internet's really bad tonight, love. Jack says Progress are talking about it. They are WWE affiliates. Great, fantastic.
Yeah,
Hope to see that happen. Jack says I name drop the channel often on mine, so hopefully they'll get more in. Well, dude, we do appreciate every sort of like and share and subscribe, and like just you guys coming back and just watching wrestling with us is awesome, you know. Sorry, you're back now.
Sorry, did I go?
Yeah. Sorry, mate. Can you hear me when that happens?
Yeah, I can hear you still. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Can you? Right? No, you just cut off completely, mate. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
That's all right.
Yeah. So what I was saying was, with AJ Styles, for example, as part of the union argument, can WWE not say because they're paying, say, AJ over £1 million a year, is that the argument then? For them giving up the rights to these channels, because they can say, well, we're paying you over £1 million a year, so
the problem is it's not going to impact AJ Styles as much as it is going to affect someone like Maya Yim, who has a YouTube channel and who isn't getting as much pay as AJ Styles, one would assume. So that's the people that it affects, and actually it's a freedom of sort of speech thing. Like, my job doesn't stop me doing this. You know, if we was making money on it, which we're not at all, but if we was, I'd have to claim it and stuff and pay tax on it and stuff like that, which is fine. But my work had never stopped me doing this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
and I mean, that's one of the great things that we have. Obviously, I mean, in the UK, I think there's a lot more for independent contractors, for freelancers, people like myself, and self-employed individuals. A lot more freedom, I would say.
I would say, man. Yeah, I agree, man.
Present, anyway. Yeah,
I agree. Gregory says the point Vince says they are independent contractors, which they are not. No, Vince isn't treating them like independent contractors is the issue, and I think that government, like I say, are going to get involved in this. Is it Andrew Yang? Is that his name?
I know Chris Van Vliet did a great interview with Andrew about the potential of unionizing in the US.
Yeah, and he's also got involved again with this sort of new recent spurt of things of them, because now they're letting them do Twitch, but they have to go through the company, and the company will take the money out of their downside guarantee.
Right.
Which is just bizarre, man. I mean, look, the Paige hasn't made the successful on Twitch because of WWE. She's known for that, but she's done it as herself, and you need to let people be creative and do the work themselves. So, you know what I mean?
Paige is also looking at other career opportunities already.
Absolutely.
I know that she's considered looking at a role on, is it Coronation Street? I think she's looking at a role.
Has she? Fab.
Yeah.
Cool.
So she's been contacted apparently by Coronation Street about a role on there.
Nice.
So we haven't seen Paige on the WWE television as an active kind of manager, performer, whatever, for a long time.
No.
And
Backstage is gone now, so
yeah. I suppose it is a bit of a debate about how long she will be with the company going forward.
Cool. Really excited. Impact Wrestling is about to start, so just keep an eye on this countdown. Well, hey, Gregory, are you watching it with us? Jake, are you watching it with us? Is Emma, Jack watching it? It'd be awesome to hear if you are watching it or just hearing our opinions on it. Jake says, I'll be watching UFC tonight. Cool, fair enough, mate. Well, thank you for dropping in.
Yeah.
And, I'm glad to be back, Jake. Thank you so much for your kind words, mate. It means a hell of a lot. And we are 5 seconds away from this stream. 4, 3, 2, 1, and there we go. It's live.
Cool. You got Eddie Edwards, buddy?
Yes, that's right. Eddie Edwards holding up the title.
Your referee holding up the title.
That's right. We are at the same spot, my friend.
Eric Young, who looks so weird without the beard.
Oh, Jake, we will be streaming tomorrow night, NXT Takeover, obviously. So if you want to join us for that, if you or pop into the stream and we'll let you know if anything's exciting's happened. But just come and go as you please, my friend. Come and go as you please. Yeah, man, it meant so much, dude. Like getting all the nice comments on Sunday.
Yeah, man.
It was so nice, dude.
You're very loved.
Yeah.
Obviously you're like a brother to me, and I think that it's no. I've had a couple of emails from people that want to get involved with the channel,
Mm-hmm.
wanting to do some of the predictions videos and stuff, and I'm like, we can't do that right now. I can't do that without Anthony. I wouldn't want to do that without Anthony. You're obviously, you're not only like family to me, but you're an integral part of why this channel even works. Why we have
Oh, bless you, man.
over 300 subscribers. You're a hugely entertaining individual, and
It was so hard, man, to not have the channel, you know.
Yeah. We've underestimated, I think, the effect that it has on our mental health.
Well, going into that like deeper, sorry, Impact's just started, and here we are talking about mental health. Like when I started sort of really putting the time to do these watch-alongs and stuff like that, it was a part of lockdown, and I was feeling, and I'm still fellowed now, and I was feeling so unmotivated. And I needed something in my life, and I was like, look, I've got this channel, it's great, me and Dom have worked really hard on it, why don't we try doing this, and why don't we sort of commit to this? And sometimes we have to say to each other, like, are we going to do this with our watch along? And there's times where we say, why not? We're here, let's do it, let's have a good time. And actually, it's really helped me get out of I wasn't in that bad a spot, it's just the world's in a rubbish position right now, you know?
It really is. It really is.
Yeah. So
So we have the Victory Road opening now with Josh Matthews. So
the Rascals.
So obviously, Impact have been applauded internationally for the way they've handled the pandemic.
Yeah,
with nobody there. And I think that even though it is very weird to watch these matches with nobody around, they have, they've really, really kept people safe.
Absolutely. I mean, and it's a physical sport, and there's enough issues already with that, with something like COVID. And Impact, I think, out of all of the companies, have done such a wonderful job at managing that. So I applaud them massively, and it is difficult watching without a crowd. But right, it's not fake noise, which is part of my issues with WWE at the minute. And it's safe. It's absolutely as safe as they can make it. So fabulous. Elijah says, "What's up? Give me a whole yeah." Hey, man. Thank you so much for joining us, dude, and thank you for your kind words last Sunday as well. I do appreciate it, mate.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's nice to be back.
It's honestly, mate, I can't tell you how good it is to be back on here with you, man. Honestly, like, again, I don't think it can be overstated just how, obviously the technical side of the podcast, the visual side of it, you're a huge part of that. And
bless you, mate. You're me and you. We run this channel. We've both put so much work in, and it's wonderful to have this outlet. And thank you. This is the first match. So who are the big guys, Dom?
So you've got Triple XL. You've got AC Romero, who did have he was part of the AEW Battle Royal, the first one.
Oh, was he?
Yes, he was. The second, let's have a look at the card. I'm just going to make sure I'm on the right lines with the card and make sure we're okay. But yeah, no, it should be good. Obviously, you've got the Rascals, who we've seen before as well.
Yeah.
I think we've seen them. I can't remember. We saw them a couple of months ago. I think the first time we did an Impact pay-per-view.
Yeah, man.
But AC Romero's had a really interesting journey losing weight. He's lost a lot of weight over the last few months.
Has he?
Yeah. He's been really, really working hard on his body.
Cool, man.
And obviously, so and he's a very, very talented individual. So I've been following his personal fitness journey on Instagram, and he's working really hard on himself, and that's fantastic.
But just a sort of disclaimer, like you watch a lot more Impact than me, don't you?
Yeah, well, I watch the highlights. Obviously, the it's important, as obviously we do have a nice working relationship with Impact to tabs on everything.
Yeah.
And so that's what I try and do. Obviously, it's a lot more entertaining for me to have you be part of these streams. So it was a last minute, really. Kind of we did decide to do this, and we were like, because Impact does have some fantastic stuff on, and it goes underrated quite a lot of the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think that's important. It's a very important thing that we sort of look at wrestling, from all promotions. Obviously, you've got, AEW, but you've got WWE, but, you've also got Impact. And I mean, we could go wider. We could go to Ring of Honor, and we could go. But I think that, there's a lot of wrestling. And as much as we are.
Oh, mate, yeah.
Like lifetime wrestling fans, we also have other obligations, but I think I would say these are the big three. Like you've got the Metallica, Anthrax, and Slayer in the worlds of metal.
I'd say there's potential for New Japan to be in that conversation as well. Certainly, maybe the big four. I'd say. I
think in terms of mainstream Western. I don't know actually. Yeah, maybe New Japan, but I think Impact globally has the bigger audience.
Right, I don't really know, mate. I don't know the numbers.
Social media, if you look at the social media following and stuff, Impact definitely has the edge there.
So you guys in chat, I want to know, do you watch a lot of Impact? Like, are you watching Victory Road right now? I think this is a wonderful deal. Like, we're getting this free on Impact Plus. If you have Impact Plus, you're getting this as part of your deal, which I think is great. Yeah.
Impact Plus, of course, it's a streaming service set up for Impact, but now Impact do have a UK TV deal, which was announced last week.
Yeah, man.
So they've announced a new UK TV deal, which is great. Obviously, we have voiced our issues with Impact being sort of. So this will go out. This will go out to UK fans on television in the UK on Tuesday, I believe. Which for us as wrestling
Wednesday, I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a wrestling YouTubers, wrestling bloggers, whatever. Yeah. It obviously doesn't really work in the context of these live streams. So it's a privilege to obviously be able to watch live. And we do thank Impact Wrestling. And Simon and the people that are part of the UK press team for their support of our work, Soundsphere's work, and the podcast.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course, but it is really cool. It is really cool to be here and to see these tag teams. I really like Triple XL. I think there's a lot. You've got Larry D and you've got AC Romero, obviously.
And you've cut off. Sorry, Dom, you've cut off again, my friend. If you can hear me.
In the ring now. In WWE. Earthquake and... Do you know Anthony?
Sorry, mate, you'd internet knackered again.
So I'm comparing Triple XL to Earthquake and is it Tugboat?
Earthquake and Typhoon. The natural disasters. Yes, he was formerly Tugboat though, and then post that, obviously, Shotmaster. Yeah, man. I mean, I love that tag team as kids, and you're right, they've got a very similar style to them. Certainly in terms of body type and also athleticism, because John Tentner, who was Earthquake, was extremely incredible in the ring. Really, a very underrated wrestler. Like I loved his feud with Hogan, man. I thought it was great. And it was such a shame he lost that, because I really think he wrote him off TV. He injured him in an angle so that he could go work on a film, and then he come back and got the win. And then Earthquake was sort of left into nothingness. But yeah, man, it was he was great.
So you've got Triple XL as the heels, I think, in this situation.
Yeah, I'd say so, man.
Dominating the Rascals.
They've kept him in the ring for a long time, haven't they?
Yeah, so they've got Larry D now in the ring. So
I'd like to see Larry D get a little bit more offense. I know they're building up for the hot tag, but
so Larry D is part of Triple XL, so he is the one dominating.
Oh, sorry, mate. I'm on about the other guy. What's the rascal called?
The one with the ginger hair. So yeah, it should be. It's fairly competitive. The Rascals tend to have.
Whoa! Back slap. Ah, nice. That was a fun way to get into the power slam, Dom.
So you've got Des. Des is in the ring now, and Trey on the outside.
Hello, Carlos. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for coming back. I believe you've been in before, haven't you, Carlos?
Yeah, man. Hi, nice to see you, dude.
Are you watching Victory Road? Are you excited by it? What are you excited about in tonight's show? What are you excited about in tonight's show, Dom?
I think, like I say, I'm a huge fan of Tommy Dreamer. And I really like. I've always really liked Tommy Dreamer, and anytime I get to see him is great. He's actually on my bucket list of interviews to do.
Oh,
It'd
nice,
be very
man.
interesting to see the free-for-all match because you have 4 tag team wrestlers, and I'm presuming it could be something to do with COVID or it could be something else. But there's a free-for-all match with Ace Austin, who is in a tag team with Madman Fulton, who was
what a drop kick.
Sanity in WWE was Ace Austin's tag team partner.
Yeah.
You have Karl Anderson, who is of course part of the
Good
Good Brothers. You have Alex Shelley, who we have seen on NXT with.
Oh, he crushed him. Classic big guy move. That. Sorry, Dom.
No. So you have Alex Shelley, who's part of the Motor City Machine Guns, and Josh Alexander as well. So that'll be really interesting. And I'm also looking forward to Deonna Purrazzo and Susie. Less so, unfortunately, the World Heavyweight Championship match.
Oh, really?
Because Eric Young without a beard just doesn't do it for me. I'm sorry.
What a rubbish reason.
As a legitimate bad guy, if he had his beard, I don't know what it is, but if it had his beard, I'd be like, all right.
Dude. I mean, I'm looking forward to both the women's matches because I think the idea of Su Young or Susie versus Deonna Purrazzo is really appealing to me. Oh, that was a bit slow.
And also, you've got Reno Scum, who were associated. They were they had a really interesting faction a couple of years ago with what is the guy that was feuding with Simon Miller from the US, and we was in WWE.
Sami Callihan.
Sami Callihan, there you go. So they were all part of a big faction.
Yeah, I think Sami Callihan's getting involved in the main event, I'll be honest.
What was that?
I think Sami Callihan's getting involved in the main event.
Yes. What a move.
On this week's Impact, it was a nice corkscrew, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Nice. Good match.
I'm looking forward to seeing Heath and Rhino back together again. I believe this will be the first time for that since WWE.
Is it the first time they've been in ring together?
So, well, they've been in the ring together, but not like in terms
they had
of
a cuddle.
Actually proper match. But it may well be unsanctioned because Heath, I think, is still technically unsigned.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not massively keen on that angle, I'll be honest.
Yeah, he's going for.
Feels like we've just seen it.
He's going for the, the unsigned free agent thing.
Yeah.
Which
so the Rascals win.
So the Rascals win with a wicked kind of
corkscrew splash. Yeah.
Corkscrew splash. So we get an official welcome from Josh Matthews and Madison Ray. And of course, Josh Matthews was a particularly popular commentator for WWE at one time.
Hello, Minnie M. Welcome. Hope you are well. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. Are you watching Victory Road? It's a decent first match. It's nice to see 2 big guys in the ring, to be honest.
It is, yeah. Triple are doing really well, actually. They've got a lot of momentum. Again, really, really good vibes for that kind of. What were they called again? Earthquake and
natural disasters.
Natural disasters, yeah. That was really cool.
Dude. Oh, nice. We're getting this match next, are we? The 4-way?
Yeah.
Do you reckon?
So let's pay. So there'll no doubt be some background into these matches as we go into them. So we'll for those that don't know, we'll try and update you on how these matches came to be.
What's going on with Susie at the minute?
So there's kind of an alter ego thing going on, a clash of so Susie, of course, was too young, and then kind of had this more chilled out version of herself, and I think she's steadily going back to the undead bride.
Oh, good. I mean, I hope I see a little bit of that tonight, but we'll see, won't we?
Rosemary, of course, is still lurking around as well.
She's tag teaming with Valkyrie at the minute, isn't she?
Yeah. As is EC3, who we can't ignore at the moment.
Oh, indeed.
EC3 is around, feuding with Moose, and he's made he's had a really, really good run since he's back, since his return. You know what I mean? His promos have been amazing.
Yeah. Well, you're excited for this match. It's Brian Myers versus Tommy Dreamer. Maven said that they had it on, but the feed is cutting in and out. Oh, sorry to hear that, Maven. That's rubbish. And Jack says Earthquake and Typhoon. Indeed. Rock and roll.
So they've just done the welcome for the UK fans, ready for Tuesday.
Yeah, that's great, man. I mean, good for them. If they get more eyes on the product, it's great for wrestling.
It is. Yeah, here you go, Tommy Dreamer.
Who's winning this, Tom?
Ooh, that's a nice T-shirt. He's got a Punisher style T-shirt on, hasn't he? Ooh, that's clever.
That. He needs the logo needs to be bigger though. Do you know the face?
Yeah.
Like you'd have it as like you try and do it more like the skull, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
That's what I'd do. That's what I do.
Yeah, and I've like Dreamer's receding hairline in his headband.
As the skull, exactly. Tommy Dreamer, the modern day Terry Funk.
Yeah, you know what he is, isn't he? And that's no bad thing.
No, God no.
That's no bad thing, is it?
No.
I mean, he's still making good money. I know he's still running. He's still running House of Hardcore, I believe.
He is, yeah. Maven says, I'm surprised Dom didn't say the Fiend is what's wrong with Susie.
At some point, I'll bring up the Fiend.
Of course you will.
I was absolutely in love with, obviously, we didn't do SmackDown this week, but I checked out the highlights and was absolutely in love with what they're doing at the moment with Alexa Bliss, the Fiend, and Kevin Owens. I was hugely into that.
Brian Myers is trying to get a chant started with no audience there. Awesome.
I think there's some sarcasm there, Anthony.
Absolutely. Brilliant. So who's winning this, Tom?
So Brian Myers is winning this.
Easy, isn't it? Yeah.
Which is odd, isn't it, to say that, given that Brian Myers is so
synonymous with losing. Yeah.
But he's reinvented himself.
Yeah, good for him, man. Good for him. And he's trying to make himself more than just the guy that does the action figure podcast, and that's great. Good for him, you know.
Mm-hmm. So you have a plug for Bound for Glory, the biggest night in Impact Wrestling. So we may end up doing Bound for Glory if this goes well.
Yeah, guys, if you're enjoying it, let us know, and you know. Oh, do the what's it called? Like Spike.
Time for Light Spike. Guys, if you've not done this before, I'm going to count to 5, and if you've not liked the video, please do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't know what I'm doing with my hand. Like Spike.
God, it's so corny. You're so good at that corny rubbish. Maven Glean said SmackDown angered me. It did. Maven, for those of you that don't know, we do a lot of work with the Wrestle Story, who is also who Maven works with as a podcast. Currently on YouTube as the Wrestle Story, but because of a bad copyright strike, they've got a new channel and it's called Maven's Wrestling Rant. So they're over there at the minute. But if you search Wrestle Story, you'll be directed in that direction.
Directed in that direction, which you just said. You said direction.
Did I? And I didn't say erection.
That's interesting. You said direction, Anthony, which is how you say direction.
What do you think about Tommy Dreamer's direction?
Or
why don't you ask me that question?
What do you think of Tommy Dreamer's direction?
Oh, you got it right. You didn't say erection. Fab.
Like, What? So what? Yeah, okay. So what do you think of Tommy Dreamer then, Anthony?
What do I think? I think he's a bloody legend. I think he's hilarious as well. I think he's absolutely hilarious.
Yeah,
And I think he's doing great at the minute. Like, good for him, putting other younger guys, and
yeah,
working with them.
You of course forget he was also another entrant in the AEW Battle Royal.
Yes, he was. Yeah,
had a spot with Sonny Kiss.
Yes, he did.
And proceeded to defend that spot against internet trolls and people that thought it was weird or whatever. He posted a lovely video saying, "I'll do whatever I want."
Absolutely, as he should.
And I believe that Sonny's a fantastic athlete and defended Sonny against Sonny's haters and idiots and ignorant people like Jim Cornette.
Well, you actually just told him to agree with what you say or die, but yeah, carry on.
I did, because he should. No.
This has been more wrestling based than I imagined, like a lot of like mat wrestling and stuff like that.
Well, of course, Tommy Dreamer, isn't necessarily known for his technical ability, but he does have it. Brian Myers, of course, probably never got the opportunity to showcase it in WWE.
Has Brian Myers put on a bit of weight? Or is that
No,
just
I
me?
think he's lost it.
Do you think?
Yeah, why? I think he looks good.
His belly looks. I don't know if it's just his outfit.
Look at the size of him, man. He's skinny.
Okay. Jack says not wrestling related, but I'm sure Trump is faking having COVID. The kayfabe injury of Donald Trump, former Hall of Famer Donald Trump, not former, current Hall of Famer, I suppose.
Yeah, current Hall of Famer. So yeah, a nice little rest hold from Brian Myers, Tommy Dreamer, dreamering up.
Dreaming, baby. Dreaming
up, yeah. So you notice, of course, because a lot of the times I have in the past been known to rip into Tommy Dreamer's ring gear, but of course, it's a tribute to Dusty Rhodes, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah. Haha, honestly, wouldn't put it past him, Jack. Did you see what I shared on Twitter earlier today, Dom?
No, what did you share?
I think it was on the Gimme Hole, yeah. I think it was Zandel that posted it. And it's a clip from Being the Elite with Brody Lee cancelling everyone's Twitch accounts.
Yeah. He's brilliant. I haven't seen it, but
it's hilarious. It is
he's so entertaining.
Funny. So funny. He says to Evil Uno, what's your name on Twitch? He says, Evil Uno. He says, not anymore.
Here's another person on my bucket list for sure, is Brody Lee. I've had a lot of those moments in my career where I'm like, if I interview this person, I'm good, I'm done. I can finish happy. And it's funny because every time I get to those points, I'm always like, oh, there's another one. Oh, I could do that one.
Yeah.
So I think now my new glass ceiling is Brody Lee.
Brody Lee is really good.
Tommy Dreamer is one of mine. Yeah, Tommy Dreamer is also on that bucket list. I would love to speak to Tommy Dreamer.
I'll have to see if you can get it.
I've had conversations about it.
Yeah, good.
I know there's a lot more focus on Impact now doing those kind of media calls.
Yeah.
Obviously, instead of one-on-ones, we do the media calls, and obviously, it's not always easy for us to get onto those.
No, and it's
normally get
it's
last
more
minute.
difficult as well. Yeah,
it's the nature of the beast, unfortunately, of the industry, is that they're always pretty last minute. Otherwise you would see a few more Impact. It's not nobody's fault or problem, of course. It's just because they're very busy and organising.
Quick question: What happened with Rich Swann?
Rich Swann is a challenger he's the next challenger for the Impact World Championship.
So at Bound for Glory, is it going to be Rich Swann versus Eric Young?
Swann versus Eric Young, or
if Eric Young wins,
thingy. But I think it's a pretty foregone conclusion because Eric Young's pretty early into his run.
Oh wow! What? He's like caught one leg there, Dom.
Yeah.
Maven says, haha, wouldn't put it past him, Jack. This is about Trump not really having COVID. He did walk to the Air Force One with a mask and his suit on. Good for him. They should tweet a photo of him in his hospital gown. That'd entertain people no end, I'm sure. Well, if they don't invoke the 25th Amendment, it's fake, says Jack. Brody Lee, and I mean all of Dark Order, are freaking hilarious. Yeah, man,
Yeah.
I'm really conflicted with it, actually, because I think they are wonderful on being the elite, and I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
However, it's
Right.
not Dark Order. And I've got this sort of thing where I'm like, because at times it's starting to bleed into Dynamite now and stuff like that, and I don't know if that's a good thing for Dark Order or not.
Cutter from
Got
Dreamer.
the
We just
cutter.
saw the
1,
we saw
2.
we saw a really cool move from Myers, the Edge DDT,
Nice.
lifting DDT from Myers, which I think is fantastic, and I love seeing that. We don't see it from Edge anymore.
Yeah.
But we didn't. This is actually a really competitive match.
It's decent, yeah, it's good. But I found that with Slammiversary, it was a good show to watch. They are funny. They're hilarious, Carlos. Absolutely hilarious. Silver and Reynolds kill me. I mean, Silver and Reynolds, both of them, bless them, they've like really cemented their position in AEW, which is fabulous.
Yeah.
Jack says lol, and Carlos says ha 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 ha.
I note you're repping your Dude Love t-shirt tonight, Anthony.
Yeah, man, I needed a bit of positivity.
You bought me one, and I need to wear it more. Maybe I'll wear it tomorrow night. We could have matching
There we go,
shirts.
dude.
Tomorrow night. Tonight.
I'm wearing it tonight, mate. I'm not wearing it tomorrow as well. What do you think I am?
Well, I guess tonight, I suppose, is... yeah. Yeah, it's now 1:29.
I suppose, yeah. I've just had a shower.
In the morning on Sunday. So, yeah, we'll be doing NXT later.
Indeed, we will. Kurt Angle's head, top of his head looks really red.
Kurt Hawkins.
Sorry, Brian Myers. Excuse me.
So, yeah, Brian Myers. Good point. So, Tommy Dreamer's going up to the top rope. This is going to end well.
Oh, caught him.
Right in the nads.
Down.
Right in the nads.
Right in the nads.
Wow.
Oh, he's got it.
What a clothesline.
Nice.
Good.
What we expected, Dom?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Tommy Dreamer's obviously wants to put over Brian Myers. I think Brian Myers looks like a legitimate, threat at the moment, which is brilliant considering what he had in WB. So I'm pleased for him, to be honest.
Absolutely. Jack says, Ant, don't you dare be sour. Clap for your world-famous YouTuber mod and feel the power. There's your clap, my friend. There's your clap, my friend. Rock and roll. So how hyped are you guys for TakeOver tomorrow?
Guys, I imagine we're going to see EC3 in this. So EC3 currently has the old championship hostage. Moose hasn't wrestled in a month.
Personally, while the matches should be good, I'm not looking forward to it due to the lack of build-up. Yeah, I'll just watch this promo mini, and then I'll talk a little bit about that.
So, just coming back to the stream, the TNA Impact Championship, which is now defunct, is held by Moose, and EC3 has it held hostage, and is planning to bury it on Tuesday.
Damn.
Moose is looking annoyed. All right.
Oh, so it did it say that because this guy doesn't have an opponent, does he? Rohit.
No,
So who's it going to be?
I don't know. So the Desi Hitman Rohit Raju has a Rohit challenge. Who can beat Rajit for the XT title? That's a nice jacket.
Minnie M's asked Takeover. Are you hyped for it tomorrow, Dom?
I'm hyped for Bo Dallas's return. Yes.
Bo Dallas isn't returning. It's Ember Moon.
It's definitely not Ember Moon.
It's 100% Ember Moon and not Bo Dallas. I am willing to put money on it.
Okay.
I
say.
So yeah, I guess we are then. I guess we are excited for that. I mean, lack of build certainly. They've built this out of 2 weeks of shows, really. However, all the matches should be good. So I still don't know how I feel about the whole Velveteen Dream thing, but we'll see how I react to that on stream tomorrow, won't we?
I'm excited for Kushida to get a push.
I don't think I'm going to watch the match, as I said to you before. Always up for Takeover, but I forgot it was on. That's not great. Yeah, but that's because the build's been...
Yeah, well, that's one of the reasons we're here, because we thought it was.
We thought it was Saturday just because Takeover's normally Saturday.
So Rohit wants to give opportunity, which is something he says he was never given. Open challenge.
Who do you think it's going to be?
We'll see. Let's see, man. TJP, maybe?
TJP would be a good shout. TJP would be a good shout.
I know he's a heel at the moment.
Chocolate Thunder. Oh, Willie Mack.
Willie
there
Mack,
we go.
Willie Mack, of course, was he was in Lucha Underground. He had a really good run in Lucha Underground.
Yeah, man. I like this because it's not like a full pay-per-view, which is fine. But it's a good build for Bound for Glory as well, isn't it? Which is coming later this month.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, like I said, we're sort of experimenting with this Impact stuff. It's lovely to have the interviews and stuff on the channel from Impact, which we're very grateful for. But also, you know, we're doing streams and stuff. It was very successful for the channel.
Indeed,
the
man.
last one we did. So we're going to keep trying them.
We're just partying, and thank you for choosing to watch it with us, Willie Mack. So is Willie Mack taking this, Dom?
I think Willie Mack is taking this year.
Yeah, before I knew it was Willie Mack, I didn't think he was going to lose it, but now it's Willie Mack. I mean, it's bloody Willie Mack. He's great. Love Willie Mack. I think he's fantastic. And it's also a good spot for him, isn't it? Because I think Edwards is moving more into Callahan and obviously Rich Swann and Eric Young, so it seems like a good spot for Willie Mack right now. Yeah, Willie Mack has been involved sort of in the middle of those storylines for a little while. Yeah, man. So it's nice to see him because he's a brilliant talent. And so I'm quite excited to see what happens with him in the future. You know, not necessarily just in Impact Wrestling, because I do think he's a good promo. I think he's also brilliant in the ring. Really underrated for his abilities. Very similar to sort of Keith Lee in terms of what he can do with his body. Cool. Maven said, yes, I also forgot Takeover with this weekend till they said something on Wednesday, lol. Yeah, he's a big guy to be doing a Hurricane as well. He has the stunner as a finisher? Yeah. Maven Glean says, dream. Yeah, that's how I feel. Wrestle Story says, hello guys, hello Mr. G, welcome, hope all is well. Maven says, yo dad, what's up? Maven's dad says, what's up daughter, go make me a brew. Hey, you can go make him a cup of tea. Yo, sorry, I missed that. Hang on, I've got... Oh no, I made it up, don't worry. All right, okay. I was like, where is that? Where is that? Jack says thought takeovers would be on Big Four weekends. Yeah, takeover 30 was like a couple of weeks ago. Just madness. Hello, Wrestle Story. Hello, 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 hello.
Ooh, I do like Rohit's moveset. Fantastic.
Yeah, man.
Really, really entertaining. Ooh, what a kick.
Oh, big back kick. Willie Mack looks great, man. Reminds me of like JYD.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, yeah, very, very similar look.
It's the
Much more,
eyes, I think. You know, he does them crazy
much
eyes.
more agile,
Oh
of course.
yeah, yeah. It's them like
Although I
crazy eyes he
suppose
does.
we would never know because I guess they weren't really encouraged to do that kind of move set in those days. You
Well,
know,
I don't know
so
if that.
maybe Junkyard Dog would have been just as agile as Willie Mack.
Maybe so. His moveset did involve the run around the floor headbutt though.
I love that. Who used that? Mark Henry used it, didn't he, for a little
Did he?
while?
I don't know, man. I hate it. Oh, massive
You hate
clothesline there.
what? You hate what?
I hate the headbutt.
I was going to say you don't hate Junkyard Dog because we've talked about him.
I don't hate Junkyard Dog. It doesn't do much for me. I prefer some of his stuff outside of WWE.
Rohit clapping for the opportunity he's given Willie Mack.
Maven Glean says, I should make myself a brew. Indeed, you should. I'm going to make a brew at some point. You can watch me in the kitchen making my my brew.
Maven, what I want you to do is I want you to put the tea bag in the cup and then boil the kettle.
No.
I want you
Don't.
to put the water in the cup after it's boiled for 3 minutes, no less.
No, don't stew your drink, Mini M.
Boil because it'll look like cat wee if you don't do that.
Nat's pee.
Just want to call attention to the fact we have 10 people with us right now. If you've not liked the channel before or subscribed, please do. We appreciate you being here. Thank you ever so much.
Absolutely. You
so
guys rock.
We're watching Rohit and Willie Mack at the moment in a rest hold. Rohit has Willie in a rest hold.
Rest hold? You mean a headlock?
It's a rest hold. Headlock.
Yeah,
Headlock rest hold. An ovacious head crank, you might say.
There we go. But yeah. Oh, man. Jack says, I'm not big on tea, but I didn't see good tea in New York or Mass or Rhode Island. Well, actually, Jack, I was on Wrestle Story stream the other day, and Mini M had some Yorkshire tea bags. Yorkshire. That is how you say it, as opposed to Yorkshire.
Yorkshire.
Or Yorkshire.
Yorkshire.
Yorkshire, indeed. Maven says, Dom, I was specifically told not to do that. I wonder who that could have been. I make a way better brew than Dom.
No, you don't. You make a builder's brew. I make a brew for everyone.
You make a builder's brew. You leave a teabag in, dude.
I make a brew for everyone. I'm an everyman brew maker.
An everyman brew maker, yeah.
We've just got 11 people in. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for joining us.
If you're new, please subscribe and comment and join the chat. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Let's join in the chat. Yeah, Wrestle Story. You should go back and watch their Wednesday stream, Dom. They were hilarious. They were doing. They were trying to learn Yorkshire and speak Yorkshire. Words like croggy.
Oh, croggy, yeah, for a lift, yeah.
Yeah.
So just a little bit of a funny moment in this match. Rohit just did the Stone Cold elbow thing. You know the kind of thing where he does and he drops the elbow.
Oh, did he? I missed that.
Yeah.
No fair play. Builders brews okay. Says Jack. Indeed.
So
Rohit's putting up a real fight here.
Willie Mack counters into an atomic drop. And a clothesline, big clothesline.
Take his head off.
Big Willie Mack. Ooh,
there we go. Diving back elbow, baby.
That was awesome from Willie Mack. Ooh,
nice. He's got some strength on he as well.
What's he doing here? He's going for an elbow. It looks like he's going.
It's the Hogan leg drop.
Wait, he just went to did the Booker T thing. That was cool.
This has been a much longer match than I expected, I'll be honest.
Yeah, Samoan drop from. Oh, nice kip up from.
WrestleStory says, if you are new to this channel, you should subscribe. Dom and Ant are awesome. Oh, thank you so much, man. That's very kind of you, WrestleStory.
Thank you very much,
Very
Story. Did you
kind.
see that? Did you see that flipping that moonsault from Willie Mack?
Yeah, man. Mad.
Fantastic.
Are you watching it yet, Mr. G? You've got it on. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people are watching UFC as well tonight, Dom.
Yeah, which is great.
Jack says, subscribe or I'll stamp on your toys. There will be no stamping here.
No, we do not encourage violence on this podcast.
we like watching.
Did like a spinning kind of, I can't remember what it's called. Oh, he's got the crossface.
The vicious head crank.
I haven't seen the crossface for a long time. Since Benoit was doing that crossface. Oh no, Daniel Bryan did it for a bit.
Yeah. Is Willie going to tap? Willie's going to tap, surely.
Nah, man, he's getting to the ropes. Really good match, this.
Wow.
Really cool.
Oh, he's pushing off the ropes, back into it.
Oh, nice.
The bank statement. I'm a little behind you guys. Aye, mate. Oh, okay, cool. Sorry, WrestleStory. I hope we don't spoil it to you.
Tap! I think that's the only issue I have with these open, empty arena shows. You're like, tap!
Yeah, well, it's hard, isn't it? Because you haven't got an audience to build it up like you normally would, you know? Oh, he looks angry.
Oh,
wow, what a knee! Yeah, this has been a really good match.
Oh, nice bomb.
Bomb.
The corner bomb.
Cannonball.
Oof. Kick out from Willie Mack. Nice. Cool. 11 people with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you're all having an awesome time.
We're having a good time. We're having a good time, aren't we? Yes, indeed.
WrestleStory says, I like how they still have the sign in the back flashing.
Yeah. Just to remind us where we are and what we're watching.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a little distracting, but at least it's got some movement in it. Maybe if it was just a little less flashy.
Ooh, what did you call? What did that was like a bull hammer? Suplex.
Oh, nice suplex. Jack says it's a Life on Mars quote. Gene Hunt's not from Yorkshire, but he's a brilliant northerner. Gene Hunt.
What's that? Who's this?
Gene Hunt. Who's Gene Hunt?
You want me to give that a Google? I probably should know this, but I feel like I should know this.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on the action while I'm Googling.
Okay.
Please,
okay.
You sound so excited. Okay.
Why?
If I must. A fictional character in BBC One science fiction police procedural drama, Life on Mars.
Oh, Life on Mars. Okay, now
sequel.
When you said Life on Mars, I was like David Bowie, and the
well,
sequel was...
Well, clearly these are Bowie references because the
sequel was called Ashes to Ashes.
Yes.
There we go. Yes, it was. It was Life on Mars was based in the 70s, and Ashes to Ashes was based in the 80s, which is the same as the.
What's happening in the match, dude? Sorry.
He's been counted out.
So Rowe's been carried out. I think he could get back in the ring. I think he could.
Yeah, he could have got back in. He could have got back into the ring, but he chose not to keep the title. Oh, what a shame on that ending, man.
Well, classic heel move, I suppose.
What a shame. Don't give us that, man.
Maybe we'll get a rematch for Bound for Glory now, do you think? I'd probably see that again. I would want to see that again.
Yeah, it was a really good match, but I don't like that ending at all. Gene is the genie. Yes, he is.
What a good job. He's like doing the Tommaso Ciampa thing. What a good job. He's patronising Willie Mack.
Jeez Louise.
Ken Shamrock.
Here he is. Yeah, because he attacked Eddie Edwards.
Ken Shamrock.
Sammy Callahan. Do you think it's a good idea for him to go back into Callahan and Edwards?
I don't think it's a bad idea. Callahan's a brilliant talent.
Yeah. So when's Ken Shamrock been entered into Hall of Fame for Impact?
Another year, I think.
Well, no, it's either tonight or Bound for Glory week or something. Because the Rock's inducting him.
What?
The Rock's inducting him. Deadly serious.
I'm not even gonna dignify that with an answer, Anthony.
Deadly serious, man. The Rock is inducting Ken Shamrock into Impact's Hall of Fame. Is Ken Shamrock about 90 years old, says the rest of the story? No, about 900.
You know what? He looks good for his age, though.
Yeah. I mean, if I look like that, I won't look like that. Rest of the story says it's Bound for Glory. There you go.
I just want to direct Maven, who is, of course, the rest of the story. I believe you guys are friends with me on Facebook, on social media. There is a lovely video of Anthony doing a sexy boy dance, and you can see his.
Don't do that.
You can see his fantastic physique as he does the.
Caleb with a K. It does sound a little bit like a drug, to be perfectly honest.
So I'm just checking on that because there's no reference to Ken Shamrock being inducted by The Rock. So
no reference on by what?
I've just googled it.
I think there's been several things, and we've got people in chat saying it's Bound for Glory. Jack says no, serious. Rock's doing it. XFS.
You're all having me on. I know Jack is in on this. I know he is.
No, honestly, mate, The Rock is inducting.
He's not.
Why wouldn't The Rock induct Ken Shamrock?
You're being ridiculous. Right, Tenille Dashwood is in the ring, or is on the way down.
Very good. I'm going to go to the toilet if that's all right. Dom, are you all right to cover for 5?
Yes, I am indeed. So we have Tenille Dashwood, of course, the former Emma from WWE.
I'm going to make a brew as well, mate. All right.
Bloody hell, take your bloody time, won't you?
Will do, love.
You've only just come back.
It's good to be back.
How long are you going to be?
A few minutes.
Fine, go on.
Thanks, love.
Off you pop. Okay, cool. So we have Emma in the ring. She's going to face Jordynne Grace. So Jordynne Grace is a great talent, a fantastic talent, who we missed, unfortunately, the chance to interview a couple of months ago. But hopefully that'll come back round again. She's been a great ambassador for women's wrestling on social media. She's a very impressive. Got a lot of a really impressive physique there. So I'm really excited to see this match. I'm very impressed by Jordynne Grace. I've never really seen too much of Emma or Tenille Dashwood in the ring. So I'm pretty excited to see what we do with this match. What they do with this match rather. Am I ever wrong? The answer is no. Don't doubt me. The Rock is not being inducted. So The Rock is not inducting Ken Shamrock, or if he is, it's a video. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. What's the question? Dom, it doesn't matter who inducts Shamrock. It doesn't matter who inducts Shamrock. Yes, Jack. No, it's not happening. I will. I don't know what I'll do. There's more chance of CM Punk showing up on SmackDown next week than there is of The Rock showing up in any capacity on Impact Wrestling. That's what I think. Maven, you are never wrong until now. I've changed my mind. So we have Tenille Dashwood with a headlock on Jordynne Grace. She gave her a nuggie. Tenille Dashwood gave Jordynne Grace a nuggie just now. Jordynne is looking angry, possibly because of the nuggie. So Jordynne is looking annoyed, looking intense. Ooh, running knees from Jordynne Grace. Ooh, and wicked elbow. Nice combination there from Jordynne Grace. Oof. I went for the splash. Didn't get it. All right. So how are we feeling this? So Tenille Dashwood has a personal photographer out there, which is interesting. Maybe she's trying to rip off the new Carmella gimmick. Or maybe Carmella's trying to rip off Tenille Dashwood. You can't talk that way about the people's champion. I love The Rock, man. Everybody loves The Rock. He's internationally known as one of the nicest guys in Hollywood, but he is not showing up in Impact Wrestling. As much as I like watching Impact Wrestling, otherwise I wouldn't be here, of course. The Rock is not showing up on Impact Wrestling. If he does, I'll do another cinnamon challenge. Anthony's not here, so I don't know whether he can hear me. So if he can't hear me, then that's fine. I just won't do it. But if he can, and well, to be fair, I've just said it in front of 8 people. So yeah, okay, I'll stick with it. If The Rock shows up on Impact Wrestling, I'll do another cinnamon challenge by myself. And if you want to see how the first one went, you can go back in our videos and find that. And it didn't go well for me. I think Anthony did like a slow motion reaction video. Nice drop kick from Tenille Dashwood on Jordynne Grace. Squeeze me while I rub my eyes. I have broken my glasses. I am feeling it. I need to like blink a little bit. Sorry, it's probably quite weird, isn't it? But it is 1:56 in the morning, UK time. I'm very tired. We have 9 people in. If you've not liked the video, please like the video. We do have 9 likes, though. So that would suggest you've all liked the video. So please do. If you've not subscribed, please do. So Tenille Dashwood is in the ring rail. Oh, and she just moved. So Jordynne Grace's back went into the ring rail.
Tenille Dashwood is in the ring rail.
She went in the ring rail, as did Jordynne Grace.
Have you been keeping up with chat?
Yes, I have been keeping up with chat. Yes, there's a chat about The Rock inducting Ken Shamrock, and I do not believe it to be the case.
Maven doesn't lie.
I've even agreed to do a cinnamon challenge if on my own.
You are so daft.
If The Rock shows up in any capacity, video or otherwise.
Well, there we go. So what an awesome reason to come and watch our Bound for Glory live stream if we do one of them.
We've just locked ourselves into doing Bound for Glory now.
Yeah, well, you have, but certainly with the cinnamon challenge, dude, you are going to have that spoonful ready to go, and then you're going to carry on with the rest of the stream.
Video or otherwise.
Very good, very
The Rock
good.
is not showing up. And that's the cinnamon challenge.
Fight will have info about Ken Shamrock.
The Rock might have inducted Ken Shamrock like offline or whatever. He might just have an award that he can show up and say The Rock inducted me, and there might be a picture of them together even. Right, but I'm talking about an Impact broadcast. The Rock is not showing up on Impact,
Okay.
and that is of course no slate on Impact Wrestling. But The Rock is not showing up.
I don't see why you'd not understand it. The Rock was like instrumental in Ken Shamrock's informative wrestling career, and wants to induct his friend into the Hall of Fame.
They are not. I don't think they're friends, for one. And like I said to you, The Rock is not showing up on Impact Wrestling, and that is the deal. So I'm not doing a cinnamon challenge if The Rock and Ken Shamrock met up on a Monday and it's shown on a picture on Impact Wrestling. I am talking about if The Rock talks in any capacity on Impact Wrestling, shows up on a screen.
Okay, great, wonderful.
Or shows up in person.
Okay, wonderful. And that counts for any time before Bound for Glory as well, doesn't it?
Take a spoonful of cinnamon.
Cool. And if he doesn't, I'll take it for you. That's not a problem.
Okay, we
I've never done one of them, so.
I
never make bets, I lose.
So we have some series of roll-ups from John Grace and Tenille Dashwood. They both got 2 counts. We have Tenille Dashwood taking down John Grace with a clothesline.
Tenille's been all on top of this, man.
Yeah, her facial expressions are fantastic.
Oh, aye, man.
Yeah.
Her ring gear was looking a little bit loose.
What, Tenille Dashwood's?
Yeah.
What's your favourite sort of cinnamon, Dom? Well, there is only one, isn't there?
Oh, wow, they're comparing it to Carol Baskin. Awesome.
Yeah, bit harsh.
A bit harsh. I saw tigers. Did you see Carol Baskin on Strictly Come Dancing with the Stars on Ice or whatever it is? Yeah, man, she was. Yeah, she did Eye of the Tiger. It's hilarious.
That's amazing.
Maven says, I can't wait to watch Dom eat some cinnamon again. Awesome. WrestleStar Mr. G says, I like her personal cameraman. Yeah, it's a nice gimmick, isn't it? A nice gimmick.
She's pulling Jordan Grace's hair while the personal cameraman takes a picture. So now,
this has been very one-sided.
Yeah, Jordan Grace is hung up in a tree of woe.
I mean, Jordynne Grace is easy getting this win because it's all about her getting the win back after Deonna Purrazzo's losses, isn't it?
On a counter from Jordynne Grace, pulling Tenille Dashwood right over.
Rock and roll.
When Anthony has no idea what to say, everybody, he says, rock and roll.
I'm just checking on stuff, checking on the stream's health. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. It's awesome.
Makes a lovely little difference to our moods.
A tough week, and I'm enjoying this, yeah. Here Kitty Kitty. Yes, I Spotified Joe Exotic. Yeah, everyone, I love the Here Kitty Kitty song as well. Yeah, that's great.
Yo, heel Renzo Kyle Higgy is here. Sup,
Kyle
guys?
what? Kyle what?
Kyle what?
What was his name?
I don't know, Anthony. What's his name?
Kyle Hee.
Kyle, go on, say it again.
Hee.
Say it again.
Renzo Kyle Hee.
Nice one. Nice to see you, Renzo.
Lovely to see you. Thank you so much for joining us, my friend.
I played streamers Tekken 6. That's cool, man. Tekken's a great game.
I've not played a Tekken since like PlayStation 1, I don't think.
We should get together and play Tekken. I miss playing video games with you, dude.
I know, me too, man. Oh, there's one I want to play with you, actually. Maybe we could do it live on the channel or something. Would you guys be interested in that? There's, what's it called? It's like a couple of quid on Steam, and it's Among Us. Is that what it's called?
Among Us, right? Okay, I've heard of it.
It's like everyone's playing it at the minute. It's like a whodunit type game.
Okay, cool.
So two people are like murderers, and you've got to figure out who they are.
Oh, nice. That's really interesting.
Looks fun, man.
I'd like to play that. So we're getting multiple clotheslines from Jordynne Grace, a duck from Tenille Dashwood into
butterfly suplex. Nice. Yeah, come on,
Yeah,
John.
I'd be up for some video game stuff for the channel, dude. That'd be awesome.
Be rock and roll. Oh my God, no, Dom. Carol Baskin on Dancing with the Stars was most definitely not amazing. Yes, it was. It was amazing, Maven. It was amazing. Kyle, I don't know if you know Wrestle Story, but they have a wonderful podcast. You should definitely check them out. And if Wrestle Story doesn't know Kyle, he has a wonderful YouTube channel where he used to make custom Titantrons, and now he's going into a different direction with it as well. And we wish him all the best with that, you know?
Right, and so John Grace just shoved Tenille into the ring post.
The Wrestle Story says it is a cool game. We might have to do like a big wrestling
1,
YouTube.
2, kick out from Tenille Dashwood.
Get us all involved. Get us all involved and play Among Us one night. I think that'd be a good laugh.
Yeah. Yeah, my favourite wrestling second character.
She's tapping out. She's tapping.
Oh, she's tapping, but the cameraman has distracted the ref. So that means Tenille might be getting this win.
Oh, what? It is a cool game. Yeah, cool. My favourite Tekken character is King the Jaguar wrestler. Cool, man.
Ooh.
I remember there being a jaguar, several animals in Tekken. Rock and roll, man. You've been playing that on the channel, Kyle.
Oh, what a kick and a drop kick.
That was a great kick.
She won!
Bloody hell!
Spotlight kick, which is a bit like Claymore.
Well, more like a last shot, isn't it? But from the front.
Last shot, yeah.
That was great.
Was
good match. Good for Tenille Dashwood as well. I really thought Jordan Grace was winning it just to get the win back after losing to Deonna Purrazzo.
The personal photographer reminds me of Spud.
Rockstar Spud, yeah.
Yeah.
Drake Maverick in WWE.
WWE.
Oh, she's doing really good, isn't she, Tenille, at the minute? Really good stuff. Absolutely. God, she was so underutilized in WWE.
Absolutely. Okay, so we have the Motor City Machine Guns, one of the greatest tag teams of all time.
Massive statement there from Dom. Jack says, I hate King. He's a Jaguar, and I hate the Jacksonville Jaguars, not his football team.
So, of course, you had Alex Shelley, had a brief stint in NXT, tagging with Kushida.
Wow.
But he's a TNA lifer. And a fantastic wrestler. So you have Reno Scum now out.
Cracking entrance theme. Simple.
Indeed. So this is the unsanctioned match. We're going to see Heath and Rhino together again.
They're getting this win.
That hairdo is amazing.
It is, isn't it? It's mad. The War Machine Rhino.
Yeah, that was his original nickname in ECW.
There we go.
And then there's Heath, of course.
He's looking good. I hadn't seen any of them. Did David Hasselhoff do a cameo for Heath Slater? That's awesome. I need to learn who some of these people are in Impact, says the Wrestler Story, Mr. G.
It's all right. That's what these streams are about. It's an
Yeah,
education.
Dom's
for
really
us.
good. Dom keeps certainly good track on Impact, but it is nice to just watch a show, you know. And I think that this is a good event to have, to be honest.
Yeah, it's an education for us. It's an education for you guys. You know, it's great.
Education, that's what we're here for. Thank you so much, everyone that's watching.
That voice about?
I don't know, dude. I'm just talking crap.
So you have Luster, the legend, and Adam Thornstowe, which are Reno Scum.
There we go. Adam's the one on the outside. Who's in the ring now, Dom?
Great to see. It's great to see Rhino and Heath back together. So you have Luster in the ring now.
Nice. And Dom's forehead on the camera. Yes, he did. There were several people that did a promo for Heath.
Forehead.
Well, everyone loves your forehead, mate. It's forehead time.
I'm taking interest. I'm bringing my forehead into play.
Well, people like seeing your mouth as well, as opposed to your white. You are very pasty looking at the minute.
Pasty looking?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I've enjoyed a couple of days off of your insults.
I'm back, baby. We're gonna maybe one predictions video, dude. We'll do a spray tan punishment. That'd be fun.
A spray tan punishment?
Yeah, dude.
Who's going to enforce that?
We can enforce it on each other. It's fine. Or I'll get Emma to do it on you, and you can get myself to do it on me. Hashtag Heath for Impact, indeed, Mini M. Dom was falling asleep. He was slowly falling forward. He is still alive. He is still with us.
I'm still with you guys. I'm still here.
I do have to check that Jim Cornette hasn't slipped some pills into his drink.
I'll move the screen back a little bit so you can see even more of me.
We want to see your pretty face, Dom. That's what we want. So yeah, thank you so much, everyone that's joining us. Like, it's awesome having you here. Feel free to say hello to everyone in chat. They're all friendly people. A few serial killers and stuff like that, but that's all good. If you haven't liked the video, it'd really help us out if you did. And if you're enjoying the content and you want to see more, we'll be doing Takeover tomorrow, Raw on Monday. We do a lot of wrestling shows.
Are we doing Raw on Monday?
I'm certainly doing Raw on Monday,
okay.
my friend. So it's up to you whether you're joining or not. It'd be great if you could, but obviously you've got a life as well.
Yes, indeed. I am at college and studying on Monday, so I'll have to see how I feel.
Maybe not then, yeah. But that's all cool.
But
so yeah, if you do enjoy it, please subscribe for more videos like this.
Absolutely.
I am Tank FGI says hello everyone in chat. Thank you so much. I am Tank for speaking up. Lovely to hear from you. Hope
nice
all is going well.
Welcome.
All is going well. He did an emoji.
It's the chill emoji, isn't it?
It's a thumbs up emoji with having a cup of tea with a pinky out. That's cool. I've never seen that.
So
before.
British, Anthony. We're so British.
Heel Renzo says, yeah, also my subscribers are being unsubscribing on my channel. So sorry to hear that, Kyle. That's rubbish, mate. That is rubbish.
Yeah, man. But it's great to have you with us today. It's great to have I Am Tank with us as well. Yeah, thank you for being part of the channel, buddy. So how many matches have gone by? I think 3 matches. 3 matches we've seen so far, maybe 4.
Oh, have I missed a comment? Sorry. That was Iron Tank. Yeah, sorry. How many matches? So we had the first match,
women's match,
which was the Typhoon and Earthquake match. We had
the Triple XL match. Sorry, not Typhoon and Earthquake. They are not in active competition.
Well, one of them's dead, so that's not going to happen.
The Triple XL faced the Rascals in the first match.
Yeah, and then the second match was go on.
Was it the challenge? Was it the open challenge?
No, it was Tommy Dreamer.
Dreamer,
Brian Myers.
Then you had the open challenge.
Which Brian Myers won. And then we had the open challenge, yes, which was answered by Will Hobbs and
Not Will Hobbs,
sorry. Willie Mack, excuse me. Willie Mack entered the challenge, and he won in the match. However, didn't win the title because it was due to a nasty count-out ending, Really good match,
Indeed.
though.
When you say a nasty counter, it was a heel move. He stayed outside when he probably could have got back in.
Probably could have.
And then you had the women's match, Jordynne Grace versus Tenille Dashwood, which Tenille Dashwood won.
And there we are, and we are now on Heath Slater and Rhino versus...
Sorry. Whoa. You were on Heath. No, Slater.
Sorry. He's not got any
no
kids
longer
now.
Heath Slater.
No longer Daddy Slater.
No longer what?
Daddy Slater.
Oh, the kids thing.
Oh, he's going to the wrong corner. Oh, he's out of it. He's looking good, though, man. He's looking good, Heath.
Mate, you can't rip into Brian Myers and then say Heath Slater's looking good.
Oh, he's
Brian Myers looks way better than Heath Slater.
Maven says she likes to pretend to be British. Good. You are great at your British accent, Miniam. Kyle Hee says, Lil Majin, he's the master of Tekken game as he played King. Ah, right, okay, cool.
I didn't know that.
Cool, rock and roll. I've not played a Street Fighter 5 was on PlayStation Plus. Did you? Is it any good?
It was really, really good. Yeah, just fun for old school. You know, same with Streets of Rage. That was re-released as well.
Yeah.
Great. So thank you so much, guys, for being with us. There are 9 people watching with us, which is awesome, given that it is 2:14 in the morning UK time. Yeah, this is awesome. I'm enjoying Reno Scum's visual. I like their look. I like their music. And it's great to see Heath Slater back in a ring, or Heath, sorry, back in a ring.
Yeah, it's not been as engaging a match as I expected, to be perfectly honest, sir.
Yeah, they've kept Rhino out, and Rhino, given that even though he's not traditionally the fastest dude, the pace certainly picks up when he arrives.
Well, I mean, they sort of do that because he's sort of devastating with the gauze and stuff like that. But I don't know if this is the best thing for Heath right now to be building up to that hot tag. You know what I mean? He's really sort of, because this is the first time they fought as a team again, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Heel Renzo Karl he says Hadouken. Jack says Streets of Rage 4 is insanely good. And he's only half British. That's because Jack is also half Irish.
Of course, how could we forget, of course, yes. Indeed.
Ooh, moonsault there. Nice.
Moonsault, that was wicked.
It kind of reminds me that the New Day against the Elite Omega and Young Bucks at Street Fighter Arcade in public, and the loser will eat the hot pepper. I don't remember him eating a hot pepper, but I do remember the New Day versus the Young Bucks and Omega at, was it E3?
Was it, yeah, E3, I think, the video game conference.
Yeah. It was great, man.
I just want to say we have 12 people watching. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Welcome.
If you've not liked the channel, please do like the video, and then subscribe to the channel, please, if you can. Thank you very much.
Heel Renzo Karl Hiti, ready. I'm going to completely murder this, my friend. Sun Goku Kamahihihi.
I mean, absolutely, buddy.
I'm assuming it sounds like a Dragon Ball Z reference, but I don't know Dragon Ball Z at all. I assume that's what you're saying, Kyle.
I've watched a little bit. I've watched a little bit of it over the years.
Oh, also, I forgot to tell everyone, we have a special guest on Friday on the show with us. So do be excited for that one. I'm very excited for it. Watching the draft with us. The draft,
the
means
draft,
nothing.
Of course. So, dude, this is a good day. We've got 14 people in with us now.
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Rhino hits a suplex on Reno's Scum. Again,
finally in the ring.
If you've not liked the video, please do. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please do. Join the Hulomaniacs. We've not referenced the Hulomaniacs. That's you guys.
That is you guys.
Thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you very much for being with us. Thank you for liking our stuff. 15 people in now.
Hello.
Welcome to Hullamania.
What are you all doing here? Where you been?
It's lovely. It's lovely.
Hakeem Hendrick says EC3 versus Moose. They seem to be building to that, don't they, Dom?
Mate, Hakeem, welcome. Yeah, I think they're going to produce. They're going to build to that. I love EC3's new vibe. I think he's done incredible work so far since his return to Impact. Moose, I think, is overrated. Personally, I'm not really a big fan of his work, but I think that it will be a good feud for them both.
Yeah, man, cool.
I am Tank FGI says you guys rock. Hey, man.
Oh, bless you, man. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you, dude.
There's no point in us doing this without you here, man. So
absolutely.
Thank you. You rock.
Renzo has spelt it out for me. Thank you so much. It's Ka-mi-ha-mi-ha is what it is.
Ooh, like a what was? So he hit. What does Ziggler use? What does Ziggler use his finisher? Not the super kick. Not the super kick. The takedown.
Ziggler's like your favorite wrestler of all time, so you should instantly.
Zigzag. So Heath Slater hit a zigzag and beat Reno's Scum. Now Rhino and Heath are hugging in the ring.
Very good. I'm Tank. You guys rock. Thank you so much. King Swerve Show, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us, dude. Says iconic. Hakeem Hendrick says, well, how was the show? I think it's been decent. I mean, it's very difficult when watching Impact because it's so different to all the other wrestling shows in a good way, in that they're really COVID secure, but it's very difficult as well to get a gauge because it's. I've really enjoyed. I didn't really enjoy that match. I've really enjoyed two matches. I've really enjoyed the Tenille Dashwood and what's her name? John Grace. I thought that match was great. Yeah, and good. I also really enjoyed the Willie, Mack and Russian Open Challenge. I thought that was really good.
That was good, yeah. So we have Heath and Rhino backstage.
The Wrestle Story. No, Jack. Our show the other night will show you how British I am. It's a great show on the Wrestle Story. Go check out Wednesday's episode.
You still don't work here. Talking to Heath.
Oh, he looks knackered. Heel Renzo Calhihi says, what's your favourite anime series? There you go, Dom. What's your favourite anime series, dude?
It's only Heath he can sell a Rhino shirt. That's how he can work for Impact.
Is he going to get a contract? He's gonna get a contract to like sell popcorn or something, isn't he? King Swerve Show says, I hit the like button. Thank you so much, dude. We do appreciate that.
Nice. Yeah, King Swerve Show, welcome, dude. Thank you so much for being here.
What's your favourite anime series?
My favourite anime series, there was a vampire series a long time ago. And I'm just gonna have to, just because I'm just trying to keeping tabs on the stream. It was called Hellsing, and it was a vampire hunter thing, but not the sort of Van Helsing sort of storyline. But it was very cool, very dark. But yeah, Hellsing. I think it's on Netflix right now. So if you want to check it out, please do. Are we getting a Moose EC3 match here, guys? It wasn't announced for the show. Are you still there, Anthony?
Yeah, I am. I don't know what is coming out from it.
Yeah, Moose is out here.
My favourite anime shirt series. I don't think I really
Trey
have
Miguel
one.
versus Moose.
There you go. EC3 might come out during it, Dom. We haven't had many interruptions. I feel like I felt like there was going to be a lot of surprises tonight and people coming out. To be honest,
I don't think so. But it'd be nice to see EC3 here. Love EC3 at the moment, like I said.
Favorite anime series? I don't know that I've got one.
Man, I think you should try Hellsing. I think you'd dig it.
I've got too much to watch.
Yeah.
We watch wrestling too much. And thank you to the person that subscribed. I do appreciate that. That was very, very kind of you. Awesome to have you here anytime, my dudes, you know. Death Note. I love the movie Death Note, Jack. I haven't
Death
seen
Note was
the
great. Yeah, Death Note was good.
anime. Heel Renzo. Yeah, so everyone write your favorite anime. Let us know. He says, my favorite anime series is Naruto Sword Art Online, Attack of Titan. I quite enjoyed Attack of Titan. I saw a bit of that. My Hero Academia, Goblin Slayer, Fairy Tail, Kill la Kill, Pokemon, Digimon, Beyblade, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Baguken as well.
Cool. It's nice. It's nice for us because we don't watch a lot of anime, but it's good education. So thank you so much.
Well, we're 34, and I feel like we just missed out on Pokemon.
Well, yeah, I was never a great fan of Pokemon, but it doesn't mean that we can't. We can't.
Do you know what I mean, though? In terms of like age, it seems like the year below us seems to be more into Pokemon.
A lot of people we know play Pokemon Go, Anthony. You know.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I've enjoyed the Game Boy games. Yeah.
Just want to alert you to the fact, Anthony, that we've just reached 380 subscribers.
Whoa, so, bless you. Thank you so much, guys.
It means a lot. I was a bit salty before the stream began because we lost 2 subscribers today. So this is a huge present for me. It's been a good day.
Thank you so much, everyone.
So yeah, thank you so much. It's it's 2:23 in the morning UK time here. So we appreciate you being here with us for Impact Victory Road as we watch Moose versus Trey Miguel of the Rascals. In this, I guess it's an impromptu match because it wasn't announced on the original. It wasn't,
no, man. But that's probably what the segment was earlier where I couldn't hear everything. King Swerve Show says, what's your favourite wrestling match?
Ooh, go on, you go first, dude. I'm going to have to think about this.
One I watched this weekend, actually, again. King of the Ring 1998, Mick Foley versus Undertaker.
Nice. You mean Mankind?
Yes, was Mankind.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
The one that brought out the most emotion for me was probably Mankind versus The Rock from Raw, where I can't remember the specific date, but I'm sure you'll know. I think it was the turning point for the WCW versus WWE wars, where WCW told the world that Mankind would be winning the championship, and it backfired massively on them because everybody turned the channel and watched Mankind win the World Heavyweight Championship for a first time. I am not afraid to admit I cried my eyes out.
Good, man.
And I was hugely into Mick Foley then. I'm hugely into Mick Foley now. We're lucky to have an intro from him on the channel.
We are, yeah.
See on some of our videos.
We'll play that intro at the end, actually. If you've not seen it, we'll play the Mick Foley intro.
I've also interviewed him before for Soundsfear magazine. Just a wonderful, wonderful guy. One of my career highlights for sure. So yeah, that's the answer to my question. What is your favorite wrestling match?
Write them down in the comments.
We can't ignore the fact that it's a great question to be asked. You know what I mean? It's an awesome
massive question, dude.
But King Swerve Show, since you asked the question, you got to answer it as well. So King Swerve Show, tell us what your favorite wrestling match is. We've just reached 12 likes on the video. This is a damn good day. Lovely, everyone.
You're all hyping him up. He's suddenly like burst into life. He's eating a load of donuts.
But I do actually have a donut. So I'm gonna
Hakeem Hendrick says, what title do you guys think Myers is going for?
Brian Myers. I think it'll be the. Do you think he'll go for the World Championship and lose?
I don't think so. I think it'll be the one that was on earlier with Willie Mack and the other guy.
So you mean the X Division Championship? I don't know whether does he qualify. Well, I suppose because I always thought the X Division Championship, although clearly not.
Well, Willie Mack's not. It's not cruiserweight.
Breaking out the donuts, guys. So
rock and roll.
Yeah, I always thought it was a X Division Championship was a cruiserweight championship.
So I think he'll go for the X Division Championship personally. Kyle Hee says, you guys played Pokemon Sword and Shield. I haven't played Pokemon since Pokemon Red. Kyle Renzo He's sorry, go on.
I never played it.
Oh, really good. I mean, similar to Zelda type thing and turn-based action like Final Fantasy VII. It was good. Kyle Renzo, he says, Sting versus Undertaker, dream match. Absolutely. I think Undertaker versus Fiend would be not Fiend. Balor would be a dream match for me. I'd really enjoy seeing that. King Swerve Show says, I subscribe. Thank you so much, dude. We really appreciate that. Thank you, and welcome to the channel.
We have 15 people in. Thank you so much. I'm eating a donut, but we
I mean, maybe that's what we need to do. Like, you need to eat donuts more, dude, and then people will come on down. I don't know. Jack says, I'm 32 and I got my first review in 99 in Nintendo magazine. Nice. He reviewed Pokemon Red. Think that's where I got my taste for reviews. Nice, dude. Nice.
Oh, we've lost loads of people. It's probably because I'm eating a donut.
Probably. It's okay. It's all good.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm not skipping on donuts.
Jack says his match was Brett versus Austin. I quit. Absolutely excellent. WrestleMania 12, that was, I think. Brilliant. Or 13? 12. 12.
So we should probably pay more attention to this match.
Yeah. Hey, Dominant, how are you guys doing? Well, great, Zandel. Thank you so much for saying hello. I hope all is going well with you, my friend. King Swerve Show says Hulk Hogan versus Warrior going back, man. Cool. Big feel to that, man. I would assume, King Swerve, that you enjoyed, if you like that match, you've got to like Hogan versus Rock at WrestleMania as well. I think that's another sort of iconic big moment.
Anthony.
Yes.
Anthony, what's happening in Swerve versus in Moose versus Trey Miguel?
Moose is just standing there. I'm really bored by the match. Not a lot's happening.
Give me another 2 minutes of commentary while I finish my donut.
Well, no, I'm reading messages. I'm happy reading messages.
Man, you gotta. We're doing a stream. You're always on about like, oh, we're not watching the stream. What if people watch it back?
I just saw his backside. He's helping him up. I mean, it's just been all Moose, hasn't it? It's just been all Moose. And there we go. Now we're getting something back.
Moose is searching for EC3, constantly asking Trey where EC3 is. And Trey is now on the comeback.
Yeah.
Oh, I've cream in the beard.
Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart, 60-minute Iron Man match at WrestleMania 12. Maven, another wonderful match there. That stood the test of time as well, man. It stood the test of time. I wish all Iron Man matches were 60 minutes, to be perfectly honest. 30 minutes just doesn't feel right at all. Suicide dive onto Moose. Hey, Tope Suicida. Dom, you've got donut on your beard. Dude, you've got more than donut on your beard. It looks like a bird's crapped on you, to be perfectly honest.
I know. I'm saving it for later.
Dude, like gravy, man. That's what all Yorkshire people with beards do with gravy. We save our gravy for later in our beard.
I'm saving it for later.
He's really getting a little bit of offense in right now, isn't he? Oh, and he's caught the moonsault and drives him into the apron. You don't know Jack? Mine was WrestleMania 13. Right, cool. Pikachu, I choose you, says Kyle Hee. Who's your favourite Pokemon, Dom?
I mean, I'm going to say Pikachu. He's the most famous one, right?
Yeah, I'd assume so. Who did I used to play as in the game? Bulbasaur?
So Moose is going for a spear, which is his finishing move. Oh wait, look, EC3.
Well, it's just going to be a video package, isn't it?
Oh no.
He's got the pin. 1, 2, 3, and he wins with it.
Nice upset.
No, he wins with the distraction from EC3, but there was actually nothing there. It was just 3 numbers on the board. Wow.
No, that's EC3's thing. Is he coming? Is he coming out?
Oh, his lettering's on the board again.
He's in the truck.
He's in the truck. Oh, he's not. EC3 is playing Retribution right now. Wrestle Story, Dom's career. Oh, we've got a segment that I think was filmed earlier.
EC3 does Retribution way better than Retribution.
Oh,
yeah, look at that.
Everything's turned into that. Okay.
Creep C3.
ECIII. Oh, he's been locked in. He's going to turn the air conditioner off, mate.
What is that? Oh, noise, apparently. Noise! an uncontrollable noise. Apparently, he gets out of the truck.
Where's he running to?
He's running away. He's afraid of EC3.
Is EC3 going to pop up here?
EC3 is the boogeyman.
The boogeyman, Jesus.
He's going to pop out of a drain. He's going to pop out of a drain. Hiya, Moosey.
Dumb. Oh, there we go. The heavyweight title is on the floor, and EC3 is behind him. Ooh. New title reveal, do you reckon, next week?
Potentially. But of course, EC3 was considered one of the greatest TNA World Heavyweight Champions. And that title is now defunct. So I think EC3 wants to bury it.
There we go. Ace Austin is coming out right now, along with Madman Fulton, former Sanity member.
Of course. So you can see an interview with Ace Austin on Soundsphere magazine.
There you go.
In association, of course, with Gimme a Hull, yeah.
Absolutely.
If you check out if you just Google Ace Austin and Soundsphere, you'll be able to find my interview with him there.
There you go.
He's a very talented lad, very, very, very confident, overconfident.
And while you are searching, Wrestle Story says Dom's career kicked off with his donut review YouTube channel. Yes.
Indeed,
how was that donut you had, dude?
Oh, it was really good, actually. Yeah, it was really good. So I was doing this before that, wasn't I? Because I did the donut thing in America.
You did, yeah. You did this before that, yeah. Sorry, you did that before this, yeah. So that was your YouTube debut.
No. I'd done the podcast before. It was when I was working in Boston.
Yeah, so but we didn't carry on the podcast when you was in Boston, did we? I thought we did it after you got back from Boston.
Oh no, yeah, but I'm sure you would do. I'm sure you did a couple of things while I was away.
I can't remember. Hakeem Hendrick says, "Where is Chris Bay?"
Yeah, so this is one member of every four teams basically. One member is excuse me, I've still got donut on me. It's one member of four teams. So you've got the North, you've got Motor City Machine Guns, and you've got Machine Gun Carl Anderson, which is kind of weird.
The Good Brothers, yeah.
The Good Brothers. I really feel like this is. I don't know. This is going to sound like I'm dissing Impact, but I'm not. Do you feel like this is an underwhelming reinvention for Anderson and Gallows?
No, not at all. I think it's perfect. I think they do what they do so well, and actually they're just letting them be themselves, and that's fun. Who do you like to see in Impact Wrestling? Says King Swerve Show.
Good question. I would like to see Raven return. I'm a huge Raven fan. And if Tommy Dreamer can be in there as an active competitor, so can Raven.
There we go.
He's had odd
who you like to see?
He's had odd appearances. Even the Sandman has appeared recently in TNA and Impact. And I guess it's good to have them to see them with a platform. But then Raven was in AEW briefly. He was in the crowd, wasn't he?
He was in the crowd for one night.
When they were teasing the Dark Order thing.
That's right.
Yeah.
Who do you like in Impact, Dom?
So who do I like in Impact at the moment? EC3 is amazing. I think.
Just one name. That's all you're allowed.
No, I'm also going to say I like Eddie Edwards because he's from Boston.
Eddie Edwards, and you've got an interview on the channel with Eddie Edwards.
Yes, of course. I love the Motor City Machine Guns.
You're only allowed one name. Which one name is it? What one name? One name. That's all. It can be a tag team if you want. One name.
You go. Then you give me one name.
Rosemary. I really like Rosemary.
Rosemary's amazing.
Anything that happens with Rosemary, I'm quite happy to watch it.
So,
I think she's a gorgeous goth girl.
That explains your taste in women for the last decade.
Absolutely, yeah, probably.
Matt Twa is in the chat. Give me a hull, yeah. Give me a hell, yeah. Give me a hull, yeah.
And give me a hull, yeah, Matt. Lovely to see you, mate.
We'll give you both. But we say hull, yeah, on this channel. Keem is from Boston. Oh, dude, that's awesome. That's wicked. So I used to work for MIT for a little bit. I lived in Dorchester with my friends from Boston. I went to college in New Hampshire. So,
nice.
Dude, welcome. And it's awesome to have you in the chat.
Jack says, King Swerve, I want to see Vince in Impact. Yeah, he'd get buried, that character. He says, have you played Animal Crossing? No, I haven't. Have you? I've played it on a DS, but I haven't played the new one, New Horizons.
King Swerve is from New York. That's awesome, dude. I have a friend in Babylon in New York. Obviously, New York is massive.
There we go.
But yeah, dude, that's awesome. That's wicked. Welcome to the channel.
King Swerve Show says, can I get a shout out? No.
What do you mean, King Swerve Show? What do you mean? What? Huh?
Yes, for a shout out.
Something? Where
and
did
I
King
said
Swerve
no.
Show?
Well, because you've gone like right to the bottom of the chat, and I'm still trying to read them out.
King Swerve Show. Yes, you can. King Swerve Show.
No, I said no.
What are we shouting out? We're shouting out King Swerve Show as the name, right?
Say his name 3 times, Dom. He turns out behind you.
Or in my bin, as some people like to.
Yeah, Red, if he was here. Austin Aries is the best Impact wrestler. That's a decent opinion. Austin Aries is a serious talent, my friend.
Where is Austin Aries at the moment? What's he doing?
No idea.
He wrote a book, didn't he? He wrote a book, I think.
Did he? Yeah. Hakeem says, Are we watching TakeOver tomorrow? Yes, we will be watching TakeOver, and we'll be live streaming it again. And if you care to join us, it'd be awesome to have you on here.
Indeed, would.
King Swerve Show says, how's your day? Mine's been difficult. How's yours, Dom?
Yeah, mine's okay, man. I'm feeling good right now. It was a brilliant day most of the day. Then I had a little lull this evening. But I am back now. I am feeling good vibes from the podcast, from the Gimme a Whole Year Wrestling podcast, where we have 11 people watching and 15 people have liked, which is lovely.
Oh,
Anthony,
thank you.
Are you enjoying this match, which we're supposed to be watching, as this is an Impact Victory Road live watch along?
Yeah, I am enjoying it. It's all right. It's been fine. Nothing's really happened yet. Did you enjoy your donuts, Dom?
I did enjoy my donuts, yes.
Krispy Kreme donuts is too sweet. Hakeem says he can't. Heel Renzo Karl. He says he's looking forward to TakeOver. Gimme a Whole Year was definitely running in early 2008. Oh, there we go.
Gimme a Whole Year was running in early 2000 what?
8. Yeah, it would have been.
We were running in 2008. No, we weren't.
Yeah, we was. We've been running about 3 years, dude.
Wait, 2018? You mean?
Oh, sorry, 2018. Sorry. Yeah.
I was like,
there's a big difference there.
What?
There's a big difference there, isn't there? 2008 and 2018.
Yes, there is. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of lines on our face difference. Matt Chua says he does wrestling streams. That's awesome, dude. Cool. I will check you out after the stream, my friend. Thank you so much. Jack says, Massive Gamer, live Animal Crossing Switch. Nice. Ivan's joined us. Welcome back, Ivan. Hope all is well with you, my friend. Lovely to see you again. He's liked the stream. Hakeem says, I'm glad I found this stream. You guys deserve the world. Oh, dude, I mean, we don't deserve the world, but I mean, we've got loads of stuff on the channel, man. Like, Dom interviewed Drew McIntyre a couple of months ago, and I interviewed Deonna Purrazzo. We've got a whole series on Wrestling Rewind. Like, check out the channel, see if it's out you enjoy, and join us. We enjoy watching these. Sorry, go on.
Out is Yorkshire for anything, Hakeem. So if Anthony says out, if there's out you enjoy, he means if there's anything you enjoy. Just for clarification, because we are from Yorkshire.
I am so pleased that Dom is here as my translator for you guys to understand me.
Yeah. But yeah, Hakeem, you say we deserve the world, but if you're here, man, that's good enough for us. Thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely.
Right. Okay, Anthony, what are we watching?
Impact.
Yeah, I know, but come on, man. We're gonna watch this for the people that watch it back. We're gonna
I'm trying to. Well, yeah, I could do it, but nothing's interesting me. Oh wait, this match isn't interesting me.
Well, yeah, but you've done this for like the last 3 matches, man. Come on, welcome back.
I'm just trying to. I'm trying to engage with people, and people are sticking around, so it's working all right.
We should do what we normally do. We should watch the matches, and then we do the comments, man.
But there's no break between, man. There's no break between. Where is Crazy Stevie?
So Crazy Steve is Crazy Steve. I'm not sure where he is, but he did play a part in one of these guys' matches in Impact. He has of course the big monkey, the monkey he chucks in. Crazy Steve is a brilliant talent. I'm not sure if you've discovered him yet, Anthony, but he was part of the faction with Abyss. And Rosemary.
No, right, cool.
They had the big feud with the Hardys.
Cool.
In in Impact.
Was that with Decay? Was that when there was Decay?
Yes, Decay. So Crazy Steve was in Decay.
Okay, yeah, I know which one you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's cool. So now we've got let's have a look.
Do you Cheeseburger from Ring of Honor?
So we know of Cheeseburger, but we've not watched too much of the matches.
No, I haven't seen any. No. Crazy Steve is blind, says King Swerve Show.
I didn't know that.
Seriously,
I didn't know that.
That's
brilliant.
Heel Renzo has started our own hashtag, a whole year to the house. Well, thank you so much. We are on Twitter. If you choose to follow us, it'd be awesome to have you there.
Sorry, what a wonderful fact. Yes, I've just checked that out. He is actually legally blind.
Wow, that's mad.
Yeah. What a fantastic fact. Thank you for that. Brilliant performer. He's on my bucket list. I have exchanged emails about an interview with Crazy Steve. It wasn't to be at the time, but at one point I would love to speak to him because he's a great talent.
There we go. 2018, Ant or Albania. I'll believe you, Jack. Matt Twas, I would like to be on your show someday. So that's lovely, mate. There's opportunities in the future. We do prediction videos and we have done collaborations in the future. So contact us on Twitter and we'll see when that can happen, my friend.
Yeah, absolutely. We tend to bring people in for prediction videos just to chill out and try some new stuff out. So if there's an option for that, we will of course do that. So that's cool. So
Ivan Anderson said all is well.
Sorry, dude. What were you saying?
Ivan Anderson says all is well. Good. Pleased to hear that. Wrestle Story said this channel rocks. Your channel rocks. Wrestle Story. Interview best friends from AEW or Stone Cold.
I would love to. So we actually have we're starting a working relationship with AEW. So I think best friends might be more of a possibility than Stone Cold.
You had a video come out today with.
We did, yeah. So the guy that
really
produces AEW's themes, Mikey Ruckus, we spoke to him, and then hopefully there'll be more stuff for that coming up. Right, yeah. So right, cool. So back to Impact Victory Road. We have 3 guys in the ring now. Nice drop toe hold.
I mean, a drop toe hold. Oh, he's got both of them. He's getting both of them into
crab,
the...
nice double crab. So
the protected Boston crab, nice. And Karl Anderson broke it. Karl shouldn't have brought that up.
So we have... so Alex Shelley's in the ring now with Karl Anderson. And then there's Josh Alexander from the north.
Karl Anderson sold that like a boss, man.
Yeah, so... I always enjoy matches with Alex Shelley, and I think he's a great talent. Ace Austin is another guy I've interviewed for. It's on Soundstream magazine, but it was on behalf of Gimme a Whole Year.
King Swear Show says you are awesome on commentary. You're just too nice, King Swear Show. Far too nice for your own good. you are bigging us up this evening, and we appreciate that.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, we can definitely take the compliment, dude. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hakeem Hendrick says, "Seems like Victory Road is boring."
I've enjoyed a couple of matches,
and matches, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it's one of the blessings and curses of being a wrestling YouTuber. It's great to have so many comments, but like I say, we haven't really paid too much attention. Probably should have paid more attention.
I've been watching it. It's just not really done out for me. He's got his card out. He's doing the slits on the fingers. Cool. It's not really. There's been a couple of matches that have caught my attention, but this isn't one of them. He does streams too. I also do keto videos and gaming streams. Nice.
Cool, man.
Paige's brother taught a blind guy to wrestle. Yes, he did. Did you enjoy Impact Wrestling Victory Road so far? Says King Swerve Show.
I think it's been worth doing.
It's been all right.
Yeah. I think for chatting to you guys,
it's been all right.
Is brilliant. You know what I mean? I think from that perspective, we really enjoyed it. Just talking to you guys, you know.
Ivan Anderson says Joe Rogo from UFC might want to be interviewed. Maybe so.
Joe Rogan. I'm pretty sure that'd be. Joe Rogan, of course, has multi-million subscribers on his channel. If we could get him for the Gimme a Whole Year, that would be a massive get. So
it would indeed.
If you can, of course, if you can connect us up, Ivan, with Joe, that's cool.
I'll make it happen.
If not, you know what? I'll give it a try.
That was an all right Snapdragon suplex.
Do a Q&A with Trent. Is that Trent Beretta from AEW? I'd love to. That's the fake Matt Try. I think he's a fan of the real. Okay, cool.
Matt's got awesome content. Yeah, ours is okay. Ivan said that's the fake Matt Twa. I think he is a fan of the rail. I don't know who Matt Twa is. Sorry, I've not.
It's nice to see this Matt Twa in our chat.
Absolutely. Rock and roll. Rock and roll indeed, guys. If you haven't already, like the video really helps us out. If you enjoy this content, want to join us tomorrow for Takeover,
yes, of course.
Join us. You know.
Yeah, we're doing Takeover. So we've just seen a replay with, of course, that classic Spinebuster by Karl Anderson. He does a great Spinebuster.
Yeah, decent, man. Jack says, to quote Big E, "Give me my whole year. I need it." Yeah, man. Big E did it also. Oh, the referee's gone down. Oh, nice. And all the other tag team partners are coming in now.
Okay, so everybody's coming in because the ref's down. This is chaos.
Drop kick.
Chris Sabin flying drop kick. Ethan Page getting a
really rubbish shoulder badge. That ref is really hurting. He's seriously made of glass. Takeover, I'm there. Great, cool. Ivan Anderson said you can slide into his DM on Twitter.
Fulton about to chuck Ace Austin onto everybody. Throw Ace Austin onto everybody. Everybody's waiting for it. Clearly waiting for.
I don't know. And Gallows is doing a real good job of not.
Everybody get out! And now Fulton's dropped Ace Austin because he's been ejected from the arena.
It's real YouTube. Look him up. Oh, cool, man. He says he's the real Matt Twa. Well, welcome. You are Matt Twa. What's our next video? We'll be doing Takeover tomorrow. But we have a lot on. You know, we released this interview earlier today, which is really good. So check that out. Takeover on that. I do live calls as well on my wrestling stream. Cool, man.
Oh, cool.
Nice. NXT should be in the Thunderdome.
Yeah, I think they're moving it back. Are they moving it back to the Performance Center?
Well, it's always been in the Performance Center, hasn't it? NXT, yeah. Thunderdome.
Oh yeah, of course. We have watched NXT together, haven't we? It's late in the day.
Yes, it is. I quite like that NXT has a different feel. I'd say. I don't think it's as good as the Thunderdome, but I do like the fact it's got a different feel. I don't know if it'd work as well in the Thunderdome for me, but that's just my opinion. Maybe Takeover. I don't know. I appreciate your opinion, Hakeem, certainly.
Yeah, nice to meet you too, buddy.
Nice to meet you too, man. Thank you, King Swerve.
So we have Ace Austin in the corner with
super kick.
Josh Alexander, and then you have Shelley in the corner with Karl Anderson, and now Shelley takes out Austin, who suplexes Josh Alexander.
Is he going to get the pin from that? No, he didn't.
Tries to get the pin on Josh Alexander, but doesn't. Now Alex Shelley is heading to the ring. I hope he doesn't slip. Frog splash from Alex Shelley.
Ivan Anderson says on Twitter, I got a like from Joe Ryan. I assume that's Joey Ryan. Is he wrestling tonight? If so, go Joe. Joe. I assume that's Joey Ryan, right?
Yeah. So
I don't think he'll be wrestling tonight.
You want to take this one, dude?
Yeah, I don't think he'll be wrestling tonight because of the whole speaking out movement. He's got a load of legal issues at the minute, and I think he is. As far as I last read, he is looking at dealing with that legally. That was a really nice springboard into the kick.
Yeah. So in short, I don't think he is. I don't think he's going to be wrestling for a long time.
No. Hopefully he can sort out the issues if he's innocent, obviously, and they're obviously going the way about it to get legal support. It's not something that we can sort of have an opinion on until we know the outcome from the justice system, I suppose, you know?
Yeah,
oh, my God.
If Ivan, if you want to go do your own research on... what a pile driver, underhook pile driver.
That was amazing, that pile driver.
Impacts are really good on pile drivers, man. They do a lot of pile drivers. Eric Young, of course, uses one as his finisher.
Mm-hmm.
But it was really good. So yeah, Ivan, if you want to do your own research on Joey Ryan, you of course just give him a Google and you'll be able to find out more of that stuff and what's going on with him and why he isn't in Impact Wrestling anymore.
At the minute, yeah.
Ivan says, Kenny talks AEW game is coming out soon. Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm looking forward to playing that.
Yeah, man. I mean, we'll see what happens with that. I am excited. Akeem said, would be cool if they did takeovers in the Thunderdome, but regular shows at Full Sail. Yeah, maybe so. I didn't mind In Your House. No. Brian Myers sitting backstage. Tommy Dreamer's coming to give him a cuddle.
Says,
Tommy Dreamer's putting Brian Myers over. Oh, and Brian Myers is shooting Tommy Dreamer down. React to my videos after the stream is over. I'll check you out at some point when I get a chance, Matt. Thank you so much, mate. Ivan Anderson, Kenny Talk AEW game is coming out soon. Yes, it is.
All right, so Tommy Dreamer says you'll see the innovator of violence, of course, an ECW gimmick of Tommy on Tuesday.
Oh, I'm excited for this match. Kenny, Cody versus Brody Lee dogfight. Yes, that is happening soon. I have no idea how that's going to end up, but yeah, we'll see. How many matches left? So we've got Susie and she's with Carly Rae as well.
Yeah, so I think there's 2 matches left, dude. I think it's so Deonna Purrazzo versus Susie, which is now, and then Eric Young versus Eddie Edwards.
Susie's bizarre. I love it.
Yes, you do, Anthony.
But I also really like Carly Rae. I think she's an incredible women's wrestler. I really enjoyed her work with AEW. I was really gutted that she had left AEW, to be honest, because I think she would have been wonderful for the women's division. I think she's such a good wrestler.
She's waving at no one.
Oh, she's so creepy. I love it. So yeah, I think it's just this and the main event as well.
She's a good person now. She's a nice person. Is Susie? That's the gimmick she's doing now. I think this could be the turning point for her. I think this match will be the turning point, the breaking point for Susie.
I don't think it will. And I tell you why, because I thought I was getting it at Slammiversary, and I don't think they'd do it here. I think they're more likely to do it at Bound for Glory if they were to do it at any time. Deonna Purrazzo, sorry, say again.
No, sorry, Hakeem says, did we see Pineapple Pete on Raw? Was he actually on
did
Raw?
He? Yeah. No, I didn't. No. What, was he wrestling on Raw? I missed Raw this week.
I don't know about that, dude. We'll have to check that one, eh?
Matt Traz is doing a live premiere in 35 minutes. We'll have a great show, my friend. Have a great show.
Mate. Absolutely. We're here for another. I imagine we are here for just under an hour, so we might not make the start of yours. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure Anthony's going to check it out.
I like her character, says the Wrestle Story. The Sue Young.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I just had to check that for you, man. That is a thing. He is on Raw.
Oh, right. Cool. Was he enhancement talent?
Yeah. So he was on. So I'm just. I don't want to read too much because obviously I'm focusing on the pay-per-view. But he was on Raw, so we can check that out.
Rock and roll.
He was.
He was in the Bianca Belair segment. There we go. Thank you, Miniam.
I think he was also in. He was also in Raw Underground.
Oh God! Right. I didn't think that happened this week. I've read it didn't. Anyway, whatever. Cool. Sue Young, yeah. So I like the character. I think it's really cool. I think it's a different thing for Sue Young. I don't think we're going to see a turn today. Deonna Purrazzo, I did an interview with her on the channel about a month or two back, just after she won the championship, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. The audio of that is on the channel. You can check it out.
Indeed, man. Do you like Pineapple Pete? Who doesn't like Pineapple Pete, man?
I think I've said this before. He's actually got ties to Leeds in West Yorkshire, where we are very close to. We are very close to Leeds, where Shug D or Pineapple Pete have a have a lot of ties. He's obviously also got tons of ties to America. But yeah, I think he's a great talent. Obviously, Chris Jericho made him famous with the Pineapple Pete thing.
Yeah, I think so. Rest of the story did say Raw Underground didn't happen this week.
Oh, okay, so I've seen something about him being on Raw Underground. So whether
Of course it didn't happen. There was all in the the whole COVID thing went rampant this week, didn't it, as well?
Yeah, it did. Yeah. Well, he's looking at. So he was looking at Raw Underground, or he was there, or something. So at some point, he was on it.
So AEW have a spy in WWE at the minute in Pineapple Pete.
Indeed. I reckon he shows up on Impact next.
Yeah, probably. Surprised it was Willie Mack going for the title, not.
Yep, absolutely. So we have Deonna Purrazzo working the arm of Susie.
So does Susie not realise that she's a psycho bride?
No, she's being super nice. Super nice.
She's spinning around.
Super nice.
Well, let's hope she gets violent in a second. My second channel is called The Swerve Show. I know The Swerve Show, man. You have your wrestling mask. You've done several streams that I've watched.
Susie's waving at Deonna. Oh, bless her. Oh, she's adorable.
It's a King Swerve Show, of course.
Susie's adorable, Anthony.
Susie's adorable. I mean, she's all right.
Are you watching this?
Yeah, of course I am.
Watch her being adorable, man. She's adorable.
No, but I just find it a bit daft, actually, to be perfectly honest.
Well, she needs an alternative gimmick. It has to be alternative to Psycho Zombie Bride.
Yeah, but it's a bit much, the whole spinning around thing. Like happiness. I like the gimmick, but it doesn't need to...
It has to be over the top.
Yeah, it has to be over the top, but it doesn't have to be daft.
How else would you do it? How would you do it?
I'd have a smile. I wouldn't have her spin around like a child. She's a very good wrestler, though, man. Her base is so strong. Deonna Purrazzo's great as well. I can't believe she never got used enough. Yeah, King Swear Show. So yeah, I've seen Swear Show loads of times, man. I've joined you on live streams in the past when you've had walls of a convenience store behind you, and where you've been on a game show at times. Yeah, I really enjoy your stuff, man. Raw Underground was cancelled because there was a COVID outbreak, says Hakeem. Yes, I believe that's true, mate. That's what I heard. Yeah. All the Performance Centre talent went to a house party. Oh, hey! Probably not the best thing to do right now, guys. There we go.
Nice one leg drop kick from Susie.
And she did doubles. Gonna try again. No, Deonna Purrazzo is being clever and escaping the ring. Susie has a love heart on her chest. Jack says, "I didn't miss Raw Underground." No, I don't know if anyone did.
No, I don't think anybody really does.
It's just not going anywhere, is it?
Oh,
that was a bit short, wasn't it?
It was, but they both sold it, so
yeah. Yeah, I prefer her as Sue Young, I think. I mean, I get it. It's cool. It's different. I'm doing NXT TakeOver 31 review stream tomorrow night. Cool, man. I'll join you afterwards, man. You know I enjoy your stuff, Sweatshirt. And you've been very, very nice to us in the past.
Yeah, of course, man. You're supporting us. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
We have been on the Swerve Show as well before, you know. Yeah. Okay.
So Kylie just stopped Susie, went for a huge slam by Deonna Purrazzo. Deonna Purrazzo selling for Susie here.
She's exhausted. So an NXT TakeOver 31 review. Yeah, cool, man. I think TakeOver's going to be fun, man. A lot of good potential matches there for sure.
So breaking that arm, Deonna Purrazzo working on the arm of Susie.
I love the virtuoso gimmick.
Yeah. She talked to you about why that was a thing, right?
Yeah, man.
Why was it a thing? Tell the people.
I can't remember.
Okay, you have to go watch the video if you want to know.
You will have to go watch the video. It was a no. She come up with it with someone else, and it was it's for her Italian heritage, and obviously a virtuoso from someone from Europe is the best at what they do.
Virtuoso, yeah.
Yeah, virtuoso. So she come up with a virtuoso, which is really cool. Why was no Raw Underground this week? Well, apparently because of a COVID outbreak, but I don't know. Akeem says cancel Raw Underground for good. I don't think anyone would miss it right now, would they?
Yeah, to be honest, man, I think it's gone. I think it is gone.
I just think it was this week. I think it'll be back. Something for Shane or Matt to do, innit?
Yeah.
Idiot.
Yeah, of course. So we've had 16 likes on the video now. Thank you, guys. If you've not liked the video, please do. That means a lot to us. We've got 10 people in. Thank you. We've had more people in than we've had for a while tonight. So thank you so much for being here.
Indeed, man. Yeah, and there's a few people who popped in and said, "Sorry, we're watching UFC." So it's cool.
Which is cool. Cool beans.
And we are doing a live stream of Takeover tomorrow, Raw on Monday, Dynamite on Wednesday.
Now, effectively. Tomorrow. It will be Monday by the time we do it, to be fair.
Yeah. And
man, what is this life? What is it?
What is it? I don't know, man. This isn't doing it for me, Dom. I was really looking forward to this match.
I'm enjoying the flapjack. I'm enjoying the.
Are you eating flapjack?
No, the flapjack that Susie just did. I am, because I'm invested in Susie's kind of multiple personality gimmick thing. I love a good multiple personality gimmick, and
you are a sucker for that.
I happen to think that Susie looks great in pink, and also when she's a zombie. So
yeah, but I just don't think the match has been that as fast as I expected it to be. It feels a bit slow, man. Shane is crying right now. Probably Raw Underground will still happen because Shane will make it happen, and it'll probably go nowhere.
So this has been over 10 minutes now. It's gone quite a while. Nice kick, taking out the arm of Susie.
We've got
Kimberly just kicked Susie in the head.
Was Kylie Ray going to get involved? No.
Oh, and you got a clothesline from Deonna. It is quite slow. I'll admit that there is a lot. It's pretty slow at the moment.
Jack says match is okay at best. I was expecting so much more, to be honest. Yeah, I've really enjoyed Deonna Purrazzo with Jordynne Grace before. And I like what I've seen of Sue. I haven't seen much of Susie, but I've seen obviously a lot more of Sue Young.
Anthony's seen a lot of Sue Young quite late in the evening, haven't you, Anthony?
No, I have. Why would you even imply that?
I know your taste. I know what you do when no one's watching.
Dude, how? No, not at all.
You're not even denying it, mate.
I can't deny it, can I?
See, I know you so well.
Yeah, match is okay at best. I'd agree. I was shocked the Fiend was attacking Alexa months ago. Yeah, man. I mean, it was shocking at the time.
Yeah, man. But now Alexa's with the Fiend.
Oh God, we've mentioned the Fiend. Dom is a little bit like Alexa. If you mention the Fiend, he turns into a ravaging fangirl for the Fiend. You are the Alexa Bliss of the podcast, Dom.
I am the Alexa. I love it so much. It's the best thing in wrestling.
Oh God, here he goes.
Years.
It's so overrated. Hakeem Hendrick says, "Oh God, my charger is having problems." Sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that.
Time. Come back to us when you can.
Gutted.
So, Susie took down Deonna with a Stone Cold thing. The Stone Cold thing. You know what I mean?
No, you just say a Stone Cold thing 3 times.
Stone Cold. The Randy Orton does it too. The takedown with the punches. What's the max? God damn
she's
it,
going
you know what I'm
crazy.
talking about.
I'm talking. Shut up. She's going crazy. She's going too young. He was right.
Right, now she's going crazy. She's going crazy. She's becoming Sue Young.
Yeah, she's becoming too young. You can't see her face because she's a grudge girl all of a sudden. And that's what we get from Sue Young.
Really distracting the ref.
I mean, it's interesting how she's using her hair, but I would have liked to have seen something a little bit more than a crossbody off the top rope, which looked a bit weak. Come on, Sue, go crazy. Let's go crazy.
Oh, leg sweep into the arm breaker. Oh, no.
Ah, this is it. Ah, and she's
tapping. Roll through. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Back elbow by Deonna. Oh, counter by Susie. That's wicked. Oh, my God. That was a lovely move.
Carlos says, why the Fiend and Alexa Bliss holding hands? Because they're a romantic couple.
We nearly got a panic switch, but Deonna countered into the armbar.
Yeah, she's gonna win with the armbar, isn't she?
Susie counters. Takes out the leg.
Why is the Fiend and Alexa Bliss holding hands, Tom?
Hang on, I'm paying attention to the match.
Because they love each other.
She broke Susie's arm. Did she break Susie's arm?
She didn't break her arm. She just pulled back.
Right, now there's an armbar.
That's it. That's tap. It's got to be tap.
Elbow. She's got the other arm.
Oh, she's got it. Oh, man. Oh, is she like double jointed? That looked weird. And she's done.
That looks like a legit move.
It does. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
I like the ending of that. That was a good ending. It was all right.
The
Luther's press. Thank you, Jack, for paying attention. Luther's press.
Yeah, Luther's press. Why is Alexa Bliss holding hands with the Fiend, Dom?
Because Alexa Bliss is fascinated by the Fiend, but doesn't fully understand the Fiend, and it's fascinating to watch.
It's because the
Kimberly is attacking Jordynne Grace. Are we going to get?
No, she's not attacking Jordynne Grace at all. She's attacking Kylie Rae.
Sorry. Are we going to see a save from Sue Young?
Well, she turned Sue Young halfway through the match. But it was a bit weak crossbody, man. I assume Rosemary's going to come out? Or maybe Valkyrie?
Get the chair.
Maybe Rosemary and Valkyrie, setting up a Deonna and Kimberly fight.
Oh no, Deonna's now attacking Susie. So we've got to get one save. We've got to get a save, maybe?
We've got to. Serena Talukdaha, hello. Welcome.
Hiya.
Thank you so much for joining us, dude. Swerve Show says the Fiend is going to be on Monday Night Raw because of Kevin Owens.
I mean, I'd be fine with that. Oh, she took the arm out of Susie.
Oh, she's dead. And then we're gonna have a draft on Friday. Why are we having a draft when?
This is horrible to watch. We got Deonna Purrazzo just ripping the. Oh, she's got to be double jointed. Look at that.
Yeah, she's very flexible, isn't she? Yeah, she's very flexible.
Oh God. Oh, that's painful to watch. Oh.
Yeah, Deonna's really healing it up, man.
So Susie's arm.
I don't understand why. But why did they have the whole Sue Young thing in halfway through the match when they're like trying to really sell them as babyfaces right now?
It makes Deonna look pretty dominant, I suppose.
She did look very dominant there, I suppose. Yeah. I was hoping that match would be a little bit more though, but it didn't live up to my expectations, I don't think. Yeah, so the Fiend is going to be on the Kevin Owens show. Yeah, the issue with that dude is like they're having a draft on Friday. Like, what's the point in a draft when they're just like crossing over shows all the time?
Yeah, maybe.
Akeem says, honestly, after Slammiversary, Impact has been dry.
Well, I don't know. There's been some really good moments in this.
but Impact in general.
Oh, no, I've got a lot of time for Impact. Obviously, I prefer AEW and WBE at the moment. It's not to say because we got to remember that Impact have really stepped it up over the last year, especially over the COVID period.
Oh, that'll be a good match. That's a better match.
They've come back into favor, haven't they? They've come back into mainstream, really.
Well, yeah, they've signed a lot of ex-WWE guys and got a lot of attention from it, which is great, and they are putting on events. I don't know if this has been as good, but then this isn't really a pay-per-view because it's just a free show as part of Plus, and for that, I think it's good. I think they're building up for the Bound for Glory, obviously. Kylie Ray versus Deonna Purrazzo, that really interests me, but then, like I said, I didn't really rate that Su Yung match, to be perfectly honest.
The four-team tag team match would be good. We're going to see Dreamer versus Myers rematch on Tuesday. That'd be cool to watch.
I mean, I didn't really rate the match tonight.
Okay, so Rosemary and Taya versus Tasha, and we've got Defeat Rohit challenge again on Impact on Tuesday. Cool.
Cool comments. Honestly, sorry. Yes. I'm double jointed. SOSSBE. Kingswell Show. Are you ready for the main event? I'm ready. I hope it's good.
Yeah.
Serena says Dom Smith is in love with Susie. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Absolutely. Susie's awesome.
It's a slow change, Ant, says Mr. G. Yeah, and I don't mind that, but also, like, you're trying to sell them as baby faces. Don't it just didn't make sense within the sort of match, really. If you're gonna do it, have it as a big moment, and then, like, to have Su Yung appear halfway in the match and then just deliver a really weak crossbody, I don't think is good form, personally. Matt Twa, who's your special guest for the WWE draft? It is I don't want to say, just in case it doesn't happen, but it's a friend of the channel. We have done an interview with them in the past as part of our YouTube series, so check that out.
Well, check what out? We don't know.
Well, check the interviews out, and it's someone that is returning from that. But I'm excited for it.
From that.
Dom wants to go and kiss Susie. Yes, he also wants to kiss the Fiend.
I mean, I love Susie's gimmick. I love Susie's gimmick, Serena. It's great to see Susie doing something she enjoys doing, and I think it's fantastic. So yes, Susie's awesome.
I think it's all right. I think there was parts in that where I was like, it was too much. Yes. King Swear Show says you do interview videos. Yeah, we plug them all the way through the show, dude.
yeah. So I guess the number one would be now
there's a plug.
Drew McIntyre.
No. There's a plug on the screen right now, Dom. You interviewed Eddie Edwards.
I interviewed Eddie Edwards, of course. Yes.
Not long ago. There we go. Don't not to remind you out. Jeez Louise. Jack says, "Am I the guest?" Incorrect.
Serena says, "Why no?" I just really like Susie. I think the gimmick is great. Serena, I'm a huge fan. Personally, I know Anthony's not so into it, but I really like the different gimmick between Susie and Su Yung and the kind of.
I like it as a gimmick. I just don't think it's played out very well. What do you guys play?
Well, we play 2K occasionally. 2K. We used to play 2K19. We play 2K20.
And never play that. Never play that.
Well, I've played you before. I didn't play you on 2K20, did I?
I don't know. King Swear shows you are a very funny guy, Swear Show. You're a very funny guy.
Absolutely. Welcome.
As long as you're not kissing my Alexa, says Jack. Absolutely.
Man, that's Jack, I love you, man. That's pretty weird.
Are you jealous of the Fiend, Jack? It's quite interesting. Here's Eddie Edwards. Very good.
So here's Eddie Edwards from Boston, Massachusetts. I have interviewed Eddie Edwards on the channel, on the audio. You can check it out. Do you guys play on a phone? I mean, we're on social media a lot on our phones, but I'm not really a phone
gamer. Speak for yourself. I hate social media.
I know, which is a shame since you co-host a wrestling podcast.
Can you do a gaming show? Sweatshirt, we might do that. I was talking about it earlier about doing that. What's that game called that I said that everyone's playing at the minute? Among Us.
Among Us.
We might. If you fancy doing that with us, Swerve, let us know and we can sort something out. But it'd be quite fun to have like a load of YouTubers playing that, I think. Gregory Jackson, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for joining us. Has Eric versus Eddie been yet? Been watching New Japan Pro Wrestling on Twitch?
Nice. Cool.
No, it's just about to start.
Excuse me.
Eric Young is just coming out now. He has his mask on and his belt, his title. Dom's not a fan of Eric Young without a beard. Serena says, "Yeah, cool.
Cool.
You guys play on a phone? Yeah, no."
I mean, I'm not really a phone gamer, but I do a lot of.
I play WWE Champions on my phone. If that means anything.
We've gone up to 381 subscribers, guys. This is amazing. Thank you so much. I think we'll be doing an Impact stream again, Anthony.
Maybe so. Yeah, we'll probably do Bound for Glory. So keep an eye out for that.
Yeah,
it's been a good night. Thank you everyone in chat for all of your comments. We do appreciate them. It makes the stream what it is.
Absolutely makes it more interesting.
King Swerve Show says, "What made you watch wrestling?"
You go first, dude.
So I watched wrestling as a kid. I don't really know why. I suppose it was the over the top characters in that day and stuff like that. Royal Rumble '93 was the VHS I had, and then watched the Attitude Era, enjoyed the Attitude Era. Everyone enjoyed the Attitude Era. Then got out of wrestling completely and didn't catch it up until I heard The Undertaker was retiring against Shane McMahon at WrestleMania. I was like, Undertaker's still going? What? Okay, cool. I'll check this out. And obviously the Hogan scandal, because Hogan was supposed to appear on Big Brother, but after the whole N-word incident, didn't end up doing it. So I just sort of got invested a little bit in wrestling again, and then started watching podcasts. And I was like, this is really, really nice. And then we obviously started this channel and started reviewing older pay-per-views and going back and sort of watching everything that I'd missed from a childhood, you know, because I didn't have Sky and all that sort of stuff, you know, and it's all on the network. It's easy, you know.
Yeah, and we didn't really. We were just doing those wrestling pay-per-views, and then we started when lockdown happened. Of course, it was a really negative thing for a lot of people. Obviously, negative for us as well in a lot of ways. But we really picked up steam in lockdown and in the pandemic. We've got more subscribers than we've ever had. We've done more live streams than we've ever done. So it's been really good in some ways for the podcast.
And that's partly with you as well, sort of like you were very kind to us when you dropped in before, you know, and we appreciate that, man. Do appreciate it.
I would say, just to answer your question, I think briefly.
Sorry, Dom, yeah.
No, wrestling was an escapism for me. So I was, as a child, I was in hospital a lot. So I've got cerebral palsy. I had a lot of operations on my legs and things like that, and I was doing physio and all this stuff. It was very painful. Went through quite a lot of painful experiences, and wrestling was always a form of escapism for me. So yeah, that was the short version, and I never stopped watching wrestling from the age of maybe 6 or 7, and I'm 34 years old now. So I've never stopped, but I have got into Impact over the years and different things. I'd like to get into New Japan Pro Wrestling more. That is my next goal when I have more time, which will be never, but I will try my best.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely. There we go. Hope that answered your question, Special. Thanks for asking the question, man. Do appreciate it, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. Good question. So we're seeing
a lot of fighting on the outside of the ring here.
Yeah, we're seeing Eddie Edwards, Chop, Eric Young.
Do you reckon Callahan's getting involved in this?
Potentially. Or Shamrock. Oh, Eddie Edwards taking out Eric Young with a plancher.
Escapism for Jack too. Yeah, it'd be awesome to hear like you guys. Like, why do you watch wrestling? It'd be really nice to hear. I think everyone's got like their own little story with it, haven't they? And you know, I think there's part of it that's going back to what you enjoyed as a kid. And Eric Young's already split open, as he always is, in his matches.
Nice. So now Eddie Edwards and Eric Young going up the mat ramp. Is this a hardcore match? Have they made this a hardcore match?
I don't know. I've stopped
I
listening
don't
to
think
it.
so.
And he's proper bleeding there. He
Eric
bleeds all the
Young's so-
time, doesn't he?
Yeah. Wish he still had his beard.
Yeah, you don't like him without his beard, do you?
Oh man, it looks weird, doesn't it? It looks weird. So Eddie Edwards going for a pile driver. I believe Eddie Edwards also uses a pile driver.
Matt says John Cena stared at me 2 times at WrestleMania 29 during his match. Did you manage to get to
Wow.
WrestleMania 29, dude? And
Wow, dude, I'm surprised you were able to see John Cena.
if he could see you, could you see him? There's a joke there,
Yeah.
isn't there? And that's the same joke you just made, isn't it?
It is the same joke.
Da-di-di-da-da.
What?
Just singing. Gregory Jackson. Me being an old git at 50, I first come across American wrestling on ITV, early hours of the morning, NWA, about 1986. Yes, the shows were about 6 months out of date. Yeah, but back then, man, I mean, you didn't have the internet. You wouldn't have known. You wouldn't have known, man.
That's really cool, man. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Thank you, Gregory. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, man. It's interesting. When I was talking to Viking Size Game, I was really interested in his reaction because he was saying he got into wrestling through WCW because of the Cartoon Network in the UK. Used to put it on after the cartoons had finished. Yeah. Hakeem, I watch wrestling because it's the only thing that keeps me entertained. YouTube and wrestling and family. I'm good. Dude, that's cool, Hakeem, man. That sounds like a good life, man. It sounds like a good life. This has been decent so far. A lot of very brawly.
Absolutely. Well, these two are very They're very brawly, aren't they?
Yeah, but you can get like stuff like John Moxley and what's his name that happened the other week, Kingston, and it just didn't work for me at all. This is like a lot better, you know. Matt was at WrestleMania 29. That's awesome. Have you ever been to any other WrestleManias, Matt? Interesting to hear, mate.
It's on our bucket list, isn't it, to do together, Anthony?
Yeah, absolutely, mate. And looks like we might get more chance now. Kingsware Show says my gaming channel is called Corner Store. I haven't. So you actually have a gaming channel, man? Cool. I'll take a.
Is that where the Corner Store thing comes in? You know.
No, man. He had his green screened it and had himself behind the counter. It was really well done. It was really funny. Bit punch kick. Yeah, a lot of brawler matches are, but actually they've sort of done a lot on the outside and stuff, and I appreciate that, you know. And now we're getting into the sort of atomic drops and the
nice. And we got suplex.
Overhead suplex, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I don't mind this. It's a really difficult, like, because I don't know the build for this well enough. It's a really difficult match for me to get invested in, a brawler versus brawler, man. I mean, you put on like a technical match and you can appreciate it, you know. Yeah. But I appreciate what they're doing, definitely. Kingswave Shows uses the green screen. Nice, man. I'll have to check out Corner Store. But if you want to do Among Us either on your channel or on ours, like I'd definitely be interested in that.
Yeah, man, it'd be interesting to do.
Going
for a suplex, but not getting it so far.
And please, guys, anyone that's in chat, like the Swerve Show, do a really entertaining wrestling show. I haven't been able to catch it this week because I've had a lot of stuff going on, but a really good wrestling show, the Swerve Show. If you search for him, he has a blue luchador mask as his thumbnail. So go send him some whole yeah love, baby. Oh yeah love.
A wicked neck breaker by Eric Young on
the outside, man. Yeah, it was good.
Excuse me. 3:26 in the morning, baby.
Yeah, still up.
Still going.
I don't know why he's rolling in for a pin there. He was never going to get the pin from that. Swerve Show, thanks for the shout out. You're welcome, dude. You're welcome, my friend. Well, you make good content. You entertain me, you know, on a night. Like, you know. I wouldn't say it unless I'd sort of seen your channel, you know. Appreciate it. It's all good, and you've been very kind to us in the past as well. Very kind. Jack, has anyone noticed Ant and Dom look like Jesus? That you remembered when you were young. I believe that's a killer song, is it not, Dom?
Is it what? It's when you it is
Yeah.
It is a killer song. When you were I can't
Thanks. I mean, we're not going to get copyright strike for that because God knows what that was. It was just like unless a dying sheep have like some sort of copyright claim on your impersonation of them. Serena says, please read messages from me. I am Serena.
Absolutely.
I haven't seen any messages, my friend.
We must have missed something, but
the last message in chat is you saying, yeah. Swerve Show says, I got Discord. Swerve Show, I don't even know what Discord means. I mean, I've cool. Do you go on Discord, Dom?
No, I'm interested to try it though.
Yeah, maybe we should, man. Maybe we should. I don't know. You guys let us know if you want a Discord. But we've got a Facebook. You can go chat to us on there or Twitter or all chat together.
But that's very, I mean, it's very old school, isn't it? Very old school.
Yeah, but you got us a TikTok. I think rather than a Discord, we should get an OnlyFans. Really, dude.
Stop talking about OnlyFans. We're not getting an OnlyFans.
I quite enjoyed that like drop from the back. Like
yeah, that was good.
Nice.
So if anybody, Serena is talking about messages. If we missed a message, Serena, our moderator Jack is in charge of the chat. So if Jack sort of sees a comment that sort of doesn't fit in line with the channel, any kind of sort of blatant plugs or anything, it's up to Jack to sort that out for us. So
OnlyFans.
That might be why we're not seeing some of your comments. So as long as you keep it chilled, then that's all good.
Akeem says, OnlyFans? Nope. Brilliant.
We're not getting it. We're not getting an OnlyFans.
We should.
Anthony jokes about it, Akeem, but we are not getting one.
You got us a TikTok.
Well, yeah, but TikTok's fun.
It was nearly banned in America. And how many videos have we got on there?
One. But that's because you're not doing anything.
Don't blame it on me.
Man, you've got the time.
Yeah, but you're the social media nerd.
Yeah, but I don't have the time, dude.
Oh, he's really working on his foot there. That looked aggressive. I enjoyed that. Will we be streaming again tomorrow night? Yeah, man, we will be. You'll be right back. Good. Serena says, after King Swerve Show at the top. At the top. After King Swerve Show. What you guys play? You guys play on phone? Yeah.
What is that? No. There was. I think there may have been another comment, but Jack has removed it.
Sorry. You'll have to write it again, Serena. You write it again.
I think there was a sort of a blatant plug, but obviously we do enjoy you being here, Serena. So just keep it chill, and we will obviously read your comments out.
He says, "What made you watch wrestling?"
What made you watch wrestling? Well, we went up. We did do that a little bit earlier, but briefly. Escapism for me, Serena, was why I watch wrestling. I think Anthony came back to it after a long time away.
The only thing I see before what made you watch wrestling, Serena, is yeah. That's all I see, dude.
No,
please feel free to write it again.
No, there was Jack took a comment.
All right. Okay. Cool. Yeah, onlyant.com. Indeed, that's what we'll get. Hakeem will be the first person to sign up to onlyant.com. Trust me. He's there, man. He's there. He's only been with us one night. He's ready to rock. Dom has went all out with TikTok. He has one video up. Yes, he did.
Yes, I did, because that's I don't have time. I've got a job. I do a podcast. I study. I have zero time to do anything. Anthony, go on TikTok and do us some videos.
I'm not doing anything on TikTok.
Why?
Because I don't see the point in it.
What do you see the point in?
YouTube and doing live streams. Are you going to do Monday Night Raw? I'll do that. That'll be more.
Probably
That'll be
not.
more valuable. You see,
Anthony will do that.
Exactly.
While Eric Young is kicking the hell out of
He's
Eddie Edwards'
really
leg.
going after that leg, man. He's really going after that leg. I'm enjoying it. Dom has went all out with TikTok. Sorry, yes, I've read that. Sorry, yes. Very good. This has been good. A really good match.
Yeah.
A lot longer than I expected, man.
Yep.
Eric Young's very good, man. He's very solid in ring.
Yeah, he doesn't. I don't always give him the credit he deserves. I don't think.
No.
Man, Cesaro has been in a lot of teams, absolutely, but he's done very well in most of them, if not all of them.
Yeah, I'm gutted we never got Kings of Wrestling. The Kings of Wrestling in WWE. Chris Hero and Cesaro. That would have been great, man. Great. Is your stream buffering a lot?
No, man's fine. Right. Right. Okay. Serena is on. Serena on the way to 10 million subscribers on YouTube. I play with other famous YouTubers. I go to their houses and play challenges. I am related to Sheriff in the US. Okay, Serena. Well, that's cool.
Congratulations. That's amazing, Serena.
Congratulations. That's amazing. Thank you very much for taking the time to join our channel.
That's it. We've got 11 people in chat right now, all of whom should check out Serena. TikTok is very cringy, says Hakeem. Yes, it is, man. Yes,
absolutely. Yeah, Jack will allow plugs for the stream. I know Jack's been on the comments. We'll until further notice, we'll allow channel plugs on the stream.
I mean, we tend to, like I say, we'll always check out people.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So go on, Anthony.
100 million? 100 million?
Is that 100 million? Wow.
100 million subscribers.
Wow.
Well, congratulations.
That's amazing, Serena.
You must have like lots of play buttons. I think that's what people. I mean, we don't know because we're just a baby channel, man.
well, thank you very much for being here with us, Serena. Because we have 381 subscribers, so we appreciate you being here with us. So Eddie is getting up. Eric Young is down. So Eric Young with a fist. Eddie Edwards.
I think my stream's like buffered. Like I think I'm a bit behind.
Eddie Edwards with an elbow. Eric Young with an elbow.
Oh mate,
Okay, Eric Young. Chop from Eddie Edwards. Chop from Eddie. Loads of chops here from both of them. Jack, how's your stream, by the way? Right, loads and loads of chops and elbows.
Was that the forearms? Yeah, I've just
forearms.
Reset.
Yeah, so you might be a little bit behind. Eric Young's just nailed a forearm, which is taking Eddie Edwards down.
The Wrestle Story are on the way to 25 subscribers. Yay! Go on, lad. Go on, lad.
Right, okay, nice elbows from Eric Young.
I can give you a shout out on my channel from me and Sharer. They are also very famous. Well, that's your choice, and if you did choose to, we'd be very grateful. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Shirley. That'd be lovely. A nice power bomb by Eddie Edwards. Sit out power bomb cover. And a kick out.
Wow. This is really going on, isn't it? I'm not complaining.
Oh, he's going for it again. He went for it again. Nice powerbomb. Nice setup. Powerbomb 1, 2. Kick out.
Powerbomb, yeah. I've just got into that. I'm just a few seconds behind you.
That is really odd, given the context of how we're watching our streams, but all right.
Yeah, just the internet, isn't it?
Yeah.
My stream's 5x5, but only just. Can you show us the screen? Serena, unfortunately, I can't. It'd be copyright, unfortunately.
We get done for copyright, Serena. So unfortunately, not. But thank you for
Oh,
sticking.
that was nice as well, man.
Yeah, nice sort of neck breaker, yeah.
Yeah, but he like released it in the air, dude. It was cool. It was cool.
You're cool, Anthony.
Yeah. Hakeem is at 4 subs. We're all showing off the size of our subs at the minute.
Wheelbarrow neck breaker, nice one from Eric Young. I think that's his finisher.
Oh, that is nice. Yeah. Oh,
Nope,
I don't mind
kick
being Oh, you told me the kick out. Damn it. Hakeem is at 4 subs. Well, everyone go and send Hakeem some subs. I feel like we're all comparing sub sizes at the minute.
I'm not too bothered about that, man. I'm just happy to be here with you guys.
Indeed. I don't even post, so like I don't need followers. No, it's all good. Well, that's why people subscribe.
Oh, yeah, nice one. I love Eric Young's flying elbow. 1, 2, kick out from Eddie Edwards.
You don't want that. Copyright issues, indeed. Yeah, man. Look, you subscribe to whatever you want to watch. I mean, ultimately, that's what we're here for, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. We're lucky to have you guys here.
We are. Dom's Delicious Donuts has 5 subs. My other YouTube channel has 1 sub. Yes.
I'm surprised we even had 5 subs. I haven't even touched it for a year. Eric Young going for
just
Eric
a wrestle story.
Eric Young going for his signature pile driver.
Oh, he keeps going to his knees. So. No. You don't want that. Copyright issues suck. Yes, they do, man. Yes, they do. However, you guys have kept me thoroughly entertained this week, and I thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Eddie Edwards going for his. What's he doing? Oh, nice powerbomb. Kick out.
Nice. It was like your double underhook.
That was awesome.
Really cool. Chump has coronavirus. Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
He does. Do we wish him a speedy recovery, Dom?
I think we don't wish illness on anyone. I think that's what we can say on that.
You speak for yourself, Dom. You speak for yourself. You wanted Jim Cornette to die anyway. That's why he blocked you.
I didn't say die. I said
adapt or die. Yeah, either.
Right, Boston knee party from Eddie Edwards, but did he block it? I think he blocked it. That was the finisher. He countered the Boston knee party. There's a kick from Eric Young and a kick from Eddie Edwards.
3 are from us, Dom. Yeah, I thought that was the rest of the story. 7 subs, mate.
I haven't even logged on to that channel yet. I've forgotten what email password.
I think it's the best content you produce.
Whoa, counter! What a counter!
Oh, what am I?
The top rope bulldog.
Wow. Okay.
Eric Young kicks out.
Eric Young's so good at selling as well, man.
It's a good main event. It's
a really good main event. It's been way better than the rest of the card. Victory Road on the road to Bound for Glory later on this month. Eric Young's face looks mashed up, man.
Mm.
It looks like his bone structure's changed by the end of this match.
Oh, nice. Is it Pele kick? I love that style.
Yeah. Well, no. Pele kicks are like over the back, isn't it? Just a kick to the face. Do you guys think Renee will work for any other wrestling company?
You've answered this question before, Anthony. I think you answered it for both of us pretty well.
Yeah, she'll work for AEW, but it won't be a full-time thing. It'll just be for occasional events. And he's dropped him on his knee there again.
I agree with that, and that's taken out the knee, which of course is a huge part of Eddie Edwards' sort of finishing thing with the Boston knee pie. Matt tries back. Welcome. Eric Young is smiling. He's being sadistic.
Wrestle Story says that they are checking your channel out all the time and wanting new content on the Dom's Delicious Donuts channel.
Maybe one day, man. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, Boston knee pie.
He's got his shoe. What's he doing? Oh, okay. He's not going to get it.
Got the leg up. Wow, this is big. This is big.
My premiere just ended. Good, man. Hope it went well, mate. Thank you so much for coming back to join us.
So we got to finish. We got a stream to finish, Matt. But we'll obviously check you out.
Absolutely.
What a match this is. This is better than I expected.
Yeah, 100%, mate. 100%. Boston is always great, yeah, man. And that knee strike is vicious.
Oh, Eddie with a nice counter. Eric with a nice counter.
That's not a nice counter. He just fell over. He fell over after he wrapped his leg up.
I thought it was intentional. Oh, there's the pile driver, the Eric Young pile driver. Oh no, Eddie's trying to get out of it. No, he doesn't. Oh,
he's hooked the knee. I'm guessing that's gonna be the pin. Oh no, he's going for the submission.
Oh, come on.
No, he's gonna tap here. They've played the knee all night. Right. At the end of the video, can you tell us the winners and losers? Of course we can, Serena. We'll do a full review afterwards if you want.
Absolutely, we will. So yeah, brilliant. That was a great match.
And that's it. Eric Young with the decisive win. He's looking old as well. Oh, his face looks contorted there, man.
That was that's what the beard was good. That's why the beard was good on Eric Young.
Akeen says, "You guys have honestly made my night." Well, dude, you've made our night. Thank you so much for joining us and interacting. That's the word.
It was amazing. Yeah.
Matt Tra says, "Sorry, go on."
No, just say it's lovely to have you guys. You know.
Absolutely. Matt Tra says, "My second channel is called Matt Tra's Keto and Wrestling." Nice.
Cool.
So Eddie Edwards has lost. We didn't get any Sam McCallaghan.
What's Eric Young doing now? Is he attacking? Is he going to attack Eddie Edwards? Oh yeah, he's going for a chair. So Eric Young's got a chair.
He's going to attack the knee.
Which swan? Look.
There we go. Yeah, of course, it's building up for Bound for Glory, isn't it?
Trouble in Paradise, and he's still selling the leg. Still selling the leg that he broke.
Yeah, man.
He broke on his debut. Yeah, says Eric Young.
Yeah, thank you, Jack. Yeah, everyone in chat's been great tonight.
No, yeah, no, yeah. Eric Young saying no. Rich Swan saying yeah.
No, Dom.
What?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Matt says, my premiere was 8-minute video. Good. I hope it went well, Matt. I hope it went well, mate.
Brilliant. All right, guys. Shall we do knock up a quick review? Oh, what's this? It's a promo for Bound for Glory. It's Eric Young. So Eric Young's in a cell.
Oh, it's almost like they knew he was winning, Dom.
There's loads and loads of Eric Young. Loads. Just Eric Young's talking to Eric Young's, which is weird.
Cool. It was a really good main event, I'll be honest.
Are you seeing lots of Eric Young's, dude?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, just checking. Like, I'm not going crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
I wonder if this is part of the promo. So Eric Young at Bound for Glory against Rich Swann. I mean, that's going to be exciting, right?
It is, yeah. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, man. I mean, after that match, I certainly look forward to it. I mean, Eric Young, they just had a cracking match with two dudes who were both brawlers, and it was a really entertaining match. And like, you turn a brawler into a sort of agile guy, like the potential is outstanding, isn't it?
Absolutely. So, dude, you wanna do a quick rundown, a quick review?
Yeah, man. If you want
Do you wanna
to, if you guys in chat want it, we can do it.
Cool. Well, yeah. Should we start from the very beginning?
Absolutely. Yeah. We'll take over. Be better, says Hakeem.
We'll see, won't we? We'll see. We'll be able to comment on that tomorrow.
Yeah, I think it will be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Possibly, probably, perhaps. Yes. Okay. Cool. So where do we start, Anth?
Well, at the first match, my love.
What was that, Anthony?
I can't remember. Well, I don't know the names. You've got the card. You're better at doing that. You know
got
that.
the card. It's in the description, man.
Yeah, but I'm not turning my head. I'll keep an eye on the comments, mate. You do a better job at doing the matches.
You're just trying to pass it on.
No, you do a really good job. You do a really good job. Everyone loves you doing the review.
Passing it on to me because you can't be asked to do it.
I'll keep an eye on chat for you. A Trump guy was arguing, I don't know American politics, showed him my master's certificate. Nice. Serena says, yeah. Matt says, I'm 34 years old. Good. So are we.
Yeah, yes. We are. So have you enjoyed the stream, guys?
I've very much enjoyed the stream.
Jack, did you enjoy the stream?
Yeah, Jack actually said it's made our night. Wrestling is real, because Jackass is wrestling fake.
I mean, yeah, okay.
Serena says Dom should do it. There we go. We've got our answer. Dom's obviously finding some notes at the minute because we try not to take notes as we're going.
We do try and take notes. So we had the Rascals. In the first bit of the event versus Triple XL. What do you think of that match, Anthony?
I mean, it's interesting seeing a guy like Triple XL because they're sort of
a team like
Triple XL because they're obviously quite beefy, and we don't really have that in any other company at the minute. So I quite enjoyed seeing that style. In terms of the match, it was okay. It was an okay opener.
Yeah, I mean, I was a big fan of. I'm a big fan of Triple XL. I know AC Romero has been working quite heavily on his physique out of off TV. I know he was worked really hard, and I think that the guys, they seem to be doing really good stuff. I think in general, the Rascals seem to be a really good kind of. They seem to work really well together. A really cool kind of pair of cruiserweights. That can fly around the ring and do some amazing work. I think in general, pretty good match. Dominant showing from Triple XL.
Yeah, they had control a lot of the match. But actually, there's a point where I suppose that body type leads itself to a very much a type of match, and that's what today was. And there was moments where it did feel a little bit sluggish, and then we obviously got the miss move and the hair, and it's all natural disaster stuff. But it was okay. It was a decent opener. It was okay.
Yeah, so that obvious comparison between Triple XL, Larry D, and AC Romero is of the natural disasters, and like I say, big power moves, lots of splashes, but a fantastic corkscrew win from the Rascals. A corkscrew kind of splash for the Rascals to win was really, really entertaining. Really enjoyed that. Like I say, the Rascals are kind of growing on me every time I watch them. I'd like to see more of Triple XL because I do think they could be a really dominant team on Impact Wrestling. But for me, the Rascals kind of deserved the win. I think they sort of did a massive comeback against the big guys who were, physically dominant over them. And I would say the Rascals deserved the win, and it came pretty well deserved for me personally.
Yeah, it was fine. The ending was great. That corkscrew, it's weird, isn't it? Because it got so low by the time the corkscrew he was coming out of it, but it really worked. It looked nice.
Absolutely. So we had Dreamer and Myers next. What do you think of this, Anthony?
Dreamer and Myers, it was a bit slow, man. I mean, that's sort of the issue with Dreamer's matches at the minute. They don't have the sort of speed. It was fine. It was okay. It wasn't great. No. There you go.
That's your wrestling review, is it? Okay.
I mean, once you start talking about the match a little bit more, maybe I'll actually go into it. But I don't have the match in front of me right now, so it was okay. It wasn't great, man. Are you going to say it was great because it won?
No, I'm going to say that it was more technical than I expected it to be.
There was more mat wrestling, but I don't even know if it was technical. It was just slow plodding. Let's get this old guy through the match.
There was a lot of headlocks. A couple of roll ups and things. I mean, Dreamer has his kind of Dusty Rhodes style offense, which is great for nostalgia. Brian Myers has been knocking out some good moves. He won with a kind of zigzag type finisher, which is great. He did a really cool edge execution DDT, which was fantastic. I think his moveset's got better and better. Really, I think Dreamer was tasked with simply putting him over, and I think he was. Yeah. And that's going to continue on Tuesday, whether Dreamer wins that one and then we get a return at Bound for Glory, a third one, a rubber match. I don't know, but it seems it could be a really interesting rivalry based on respect. Michael Myers, Brian Myers, says he does not respect Tommy Dreamer. That was said after the match. And yeah, I'm quite interested to see where this goes, purely for Dreamer's ability to put over young talent, or younger talent rather. And Brian Myers is looking in the best shape of his career, and he's been given free reign, or certainly reign, to be as creative as he wants and put on pretty decent matches for the former Kurt Hawkins.
Yeah, but this wasn't a decent match, was it, or was it?
I thought it was all right. I thought it was okay.
I just thought it was a bit slow. That's all. And I don't think if this is the way that you're going to try and get him over, I don't think this is the way to do it. To be perfectly honest, I think he needs to be having better matches with some of the fresher talent. And that's nothing against Dreamer. And I enjoy seeing Dreamer on these things. I also sort of think that it wasn't a hardcore stipulation, which sort of.
I think there will be, because he said that maybe the match on Tuesday, because the match on Tuesday would showcase the innovator of violence, which suggests we might get a hardcore match. Yeah,
absolutely. But then at the same time, this is like, it's not, it's a pay-per-view because you've got to have Impact Plus to sort of watch it. And so I think that's when you bring that gimmick out, isn't it? And you have, and then you get the more belief behind Dreamer, because you go, well, maybe he can win because it's hardcore. But we knew the outcome of this, and it was okay. It was all right.
I think there was a pretty decent hardcore match between Moose and Dreamer on the last pay-per-view we watched.
You're right. It was all right. Yeah, that was a lot better.
Moose won that, so that was interesting.
Do you see what I'm saying? This was nowhere near as good as Moose and Dreamer.
Then we had Willie Mack versus Rohit, which was a really good match. One of your favourites on the card, Anthony. So I'm going to let you lead on this one.
Yeah, it was a really good match. His facial wear, Willie Mack's, is absolutely hilarious, man. And Mack is great. Yeah, it was a really good match. Lots of good offense, fighting on the outside. I didn't like the ending at all. Rubbish ending. The count-out finish is just crap. And it turned. I get that it's a heel move, but it turned what was a really fun match into more of a throwaway, and I didn't like that, because I actually thought that this match deserved more. And actually, it makes no sense if you're going to have like Rohit go over, like, do it properly, or don't. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. So Rohit wins because he could have got in the ring. Oh, sorry, loses because he could have got in the ring, but it was a count out, so he doesn't lose the title. So that was interesting. That was an interesting way of doing it, and a really good kind of heel move. But it sells Willie Mack as a really credible sort of face challenger, for the future for Rohit, if they can do that. And I wonder if Willie Mack will come out again as part of the challenge on Tuesday. But I guess we'll see what happens.
Yeah, well, obviously he's got that challenge on Tuesday, hasn't he? So maybe. I mean, it was a really good match, and that's my problem. It was a really good match with a really dusty finish, which actually I really didn't appreciate at that point. So, yeah. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, no, absolutely. We had, after that, we had one of the better sort of promos, which was Sami Callihan and Shamrock backstage. Sami says he's trying to get Shamrock back to being the world's most dangerous man, so that was cool to see. Caleb, who is Tenille Dashwood's photographer, introduces Tenille Dashwood, and then Jordynne Grace comes out. And pretty decent sort of overall. Grace is very impressive. Grace's strength. You were I think you were making a brew at this point.
I was watching it. It was really good.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Great. Go on, because you actually enjoyed this one, didn't you? So you tell me what you enjoyed about it, and I'll kind of round up.
Yeah, I thought Tenille Dashwood looked great. I'm surprised she got the win because she got so much offense on Jordynne Grace, especially at the start. But she looked strong, man, and Jordynne Grace is as well. I enjoy the whole gimmick with the cameraman there. I think that's really fun, and I think that Tenille is doing a really good job of selling it as well. I don't think it's that easy a gimmick to sort of work. Do you know what I mean? Without it becoming really corny. She did a great job of it, man, and it was a decent match, a surprise ending for me, anyway. But I enjoyed it.
Absolutely. So yeah, you had this kind of. So you thought that Jordynne Grace was going to win, really, and I think that was kind of teased, like you said. There was a really cool kind of strong back elbow, a la Chris Jericho, sort of taking out Dashwood. So again, a lot of hints here that. Dashwood is going to lose and Jordynne Grace is going to win. But then, Caleb the photographer distracts the ref, and while Grace has Tenille Dashwood tapping to the chokehold, there was an inside cradle from Dashwood that gets a near fall again. You think that Jordynne Grace is going to win, but then a spotlight kick, that drop kick to the head, running drop kick to the head, got the win. So yeah, really surprising. Yep. Yeah, and then we had a promo from Motor City Machine Guns, hyping up their four-way tag match at Bound for Glory, which is obviously this was prepping the four-way match that they had. You had Reno Scum versus Heath and Rhino next, which is, that was it's good to see Heath and Rhino back together again. They didn't get, it wasn't overly dominant. Heath got pretty dominated in the first part of the match by Reno Scum. Which was surprising. Rhino eventually gets the hot tag and takes, basically rips into Reno Scum, taking him out. The Luster ends up being the legal man. A double clothesline, double clothesline from Heath and Rhino. Heath tags himself in, which was a nice move. Rhino gets the gore, which obviously everybody pops for. Everyone loves a good gore. And Heath hits his version of the zigzag, which is called the wake-up call, on Adam for the win. So yeah, interesting use of Heath and Rhino here. Then you see them go backstage, and they're discussing the potential of a Heath contract, which I don't think is what we think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be, at least initially, performer's contract. He's going to have a contract for another job, I think, in the company, and that'll be the swerve. He's going to be the
cleaner,
yeah. That'll be the swerve in this one. And then we had an impromptu match, which we didn't have on the card.
I thought about the match. I thought I didn't really rate this, man. This was what Heath Slater and Rhino was on Raw, which is a midway through the show, just having a match. That's all it was. Do you know what I mean? There was nothing special about it, and it certainly didn't feel like a return of Heath and Rhino. Heath got the win, which surprised me slightly, because normally in that situation, Rhino always gets the win because he gets a hot tag. But Heath got really beat up during this, and actually, I don't think I just don't think that's the right direction. It felt very Raw, man. It felt like we'd seen this before. Did you feel that?
I think in Impact it's different. It's more of a big deal on Impact. So I would say.
You would say.
Brian Myers.
Sorry, I think I've just lost
the career of
I've just lost your sound. No, sorry. Say that again. So what did you? So you said it felt like a bigger deal than Raw.
Yeah, everything feels, all the kind of B-level players that Impact bring, they are made to feel like a bigger deal here. So I think this.
I agree with you to an extent, like with EC3.
It wasn't a great match. It wasn't a great match at all, by any stretch. Like I say, and I was expecting Heath to have more to do, but Heath does feel like a bigger deal here. And he would never get this showcase. He wouldn't be on the bloody card if it was WWE. So that in itself is a big deal for me. So yeah, I enjoyed this. I thought it was funny. I thought there was a little bit of comic relief, and I thought it was okay. It's a nice little interesting gimmick going forward, with Heath probably not having a performer's job but having another job.
But we've seen it all before, man. I mean, Impact should be doing something different with Heath and Rhino, to be perfectly honest. They shouldn't be rehashing this storyline.
There's nothing wrong with playing back to it occasionally, but
but this has become like the thing of them, and this has become Heath's complete gimmick, and it's the exact same thing. It's just come up with something different.
Maybe that's his gimmick. Who knows?
But maybe he needs. Then, if that's the case, he needs to push to get a break away from that. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'd be doing if I was him.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. No, I see what you mean.
Because he's got potential. I mean, he could be in a main event. He really could. He's like an Impact, definitely. But doing this, he's not going to be anywhere near that. And the match just felt like what we'd seen millions of times before with Heath and Rhino.
Well, like I said, we'll see what happens in the future. I imagine Heath or Rhino are going to turn on each other at some point. And that could be an interesting feud. But like I say, we'll see. The world is waiting to see what happens with Heath, the former Heath Slater, in Impact Wrestling. So we have Moose and Trey Miguel. What did you think of this one, dude? And then I'll round it up.
You go through the match first, because you're better at saying the matches.
Well, the first match was Moose and Trey Miguel. No, I'm kidding.
Nice try. Tell me what happened in that. Oh, this was crap. This was really crap.
Well, so you had Moose. It was all a play for getting EC3 in. So Moose wants to know where EC3 is throughout the match, dominating against Trey. And then you have really dominating, like chucking him around, kicking him in the head. And then you have EC3's,
not selling.
You have EC3's 3 slash on the screen, which of course then leads to a Trey Miguel kind of resurgence. Miguel fights back, Miguel keeps fighting back. Moose gets an uppercut in, but then Miguel gets more offense in. He's kind of the ultimate underdog in this situation. Moose says he's going to end his career and take him out if he doesn't tell him where EC3 is. Miguel gets caught on the apron. Again, EC3's logo flashes up. And EC3's logo flashes up as a second distraction, which leads to Trey Miguel getting a roll-up win on Moose, which is it's a surprise deal because not many people beat Moose at the moment. But the idea was, of course, that EC3 caused that loss. So then you go straight to Moose looking for EC3 outside, goes into the truck, the digital truck where they're all sort of doing all the broadcasting. There's this kind of weird, there's all the threes take over the screens. We did comment on the stream saying that it was EC3 doing Retribution better than Retribution. This noise apparently takes out Moose's ears, like he can't cope with the noise, comes out, and then he sees the Impact, the TNA Championship, the now defunct TNA Impact Championship, with candles around it, and EC3 attacks him in obviously a pre-recorded segment, saying that the death of the championship would be next week and there will be a funeral. So presumably EC3 is going to burn the original TNA Impact Championship and give it a funeral. So yeah, I'm interested in that. The match itself was nothing short of a way to sell Moose versus EC3.
Do you think EC3 is a little bit too similar to Sami Callihan in terms of the hacker type gimmick?
At the moment. Do you
know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder. I think there's potential to bring them together. I'm not saying there's not, but it feels a little similar to Sami Callihan as well, who sort of does the hacker gimmick better than anyone else at the minute, I suppose. EC3. I want to see him in the ring more, man. I just want to see him in, and I get that they're building up to it with Moose, and that should be a good match. But then the match tonight that Moose had didn't excite me at all. I don't know enough about Moose and the other guy who was wrestling as characters, so I wasn't invested. And the match was junk, really. It was all for setting up the EC3, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate the movement of story, and that's great. But yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, man. I know exactly what you mean. A lot of this, some of it was filler, and like I say, that match seemed like it was massively just filler for the future of the EC3 Moose feud. But yeah, there are a lot of similarities between EC3 now and the hacker on WB, or the hacker that Sami Callihan is. So yeah, there is a lot of similarities there.
Are we going to get Moose and EC3 at Bound for Glory? I hope so.
I would hope so. Yeah, given that we have pretty much locked in now to watch that, I would hope we get to see EC3 versus Moose Bound for Glory.
I mean, I wanted to see EC3 wrestle tonight, to be perfectly honest, because I think he is an incredible talent.
Yeah, it would have made things.
Why is he not wrestling?
Well, he's kind of playing up because obviously it'll be his first in-ring match back.
Right.
He does wrestle, unless he's still on a no compete clause and he's just doing promos. But I imagine the no compete clause is
it'd stop him from doing promos as well. The no
yeah,
compete
absolutely.
Clause. But that was over like the rest of them at Slammiversary, and obviously that's why he appeared at Slammiversary. But I'm just getting a bit like, can we just see you in the ring because you're an incredible talent, you know?
Absolutely, yeah. The next match was the 4-way, which is obviously prepping for the tag team title 4-way at Bound for Glory between the North, the Motor City Machine Guns, the Good Brothers, and Ace Austin and Madman Fulton. Pretty decent match between all four guys. I'm not seeing as much of Josh Alexander as the others. Obviously, I've been following Ace Austin a little bit. Obviously, we've seen a lot of Karl Anderson over the years, as we have with Alex Shelley in an Impact Wrestling ring. Decent overall, but nothing too exciting for me. Karl Anderson had a better showing than I would have expected him to. I've never been a great fan of his in-ring work, but he seems to be doing more now. Seems to be doing a lot better.
Some great sells from him, man.
Yeah, Alex Shelley I think he carried the match, but that is what Alex Shelley can do as an in-ring veteran. He did some really good technical moves. There was a really nice single leg Boston Crab at one point from Alex Shelley on Josh Alexander. There was some nice back and forth between Austin, because Ace Austin Madman have had a really strong feud since the Good Brothers entered Impact. They were the first people to really kind of engage with them. They've had a really strong feud. So there was a lot of stuff between Anderson and Austin that I really liked here, selling their kind of feud. My favorite moment of this match was probably one of the most cheesy, was when Ace Austin brings out his card and slices in the fingers of Alex Shelley. Like I say, nice little spot there. Really sells Austin as a kind of future top heel in the company.
Yeah,
potentially a top heel in wrestling. We think we're going to get the finish when a frog splash is hit by Alex Shelley, gets the cover and a near fall. Austin hits a roundhouse kick to the face of Alexander, and then a stun gun is hit by Anderson, which is of course his individual finisher. And then, yeah, so we feel like we're going to get the end there, but it doesn't actually come. Because we then get the Wonder Hook, which is the underhook pile driver, which looks fantastic, from Josh Alexander of the North to win. And Josh Alexander, in terms of the I guess my favourites, which I try not to be impartial, but certainly Josh Alexander would have been the least I would have expected to win. The North probably have the least momentum going into this, but that underhook pile driver, Anthony, was incredible.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Here's my issue though with this match, Dom. I think, as someone that doesn't watch Impact as much as you do, I don't know the people in the ring. And when you do a 4-man match like that, it's actually quite difficult to be able to keep up with everything. So because I don't know the people in the ring, does that make sense? Hello? And he's frozen. So basically, I think that's, I didn't enjoy it because I couldn't keep up with it, and I couldn't see them individually enough to sort of single out anyone as being great or not great or anything like that.
Okay.
Are,
Well,
are you
so
back?
I froze a
Yeah.
little bit there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you're back
froze a
now.
little
Yeah.
bit there, so I didn't catch most of that. But I know
It's
you
all
were
good.
finishing.
Move on. Yeah.
I know you were finishing your point. So
Yeah.
after that, Dreamer approaches Myers backstage to kind of thank him, and they sort of, Dreamer wants to have mutual respect with Brian Myers. Brian Myers refuses to shake Tommy Dreamer's hand and says he wants to see the innovator of violence. And Tommy Dreamer replies with, "You may see the innovator on violence on Tuesday," setting up their rematch, which will happen this week on Impact. Susie versus Deonna Purrazzo in the Knockouts Championship match. I'm going to let you start this one and I'll finish it.
This match really disappointed me. I was really looking forward to this match because I've really enjoyed Deonna Purrazzo's work with Jordynne Grace, and I've enjoyed what I've seen of Su Yung. I haven't seen as much of Susie. There was a little bit at the beginning that really put me off with Susie, where she did this whole like spin around in a circle thing, and it was just too much for me. It was just too much. Too unbelievable, if you like, and I didn't like that. And then the other point that I really didn't like in this match was the Su Yung turn. So they're teasing that at one point I can't remember what Deonna Purrazzo did, but she did something that brought out Su Yung, and so she did the hair thing, which is fab, and imagery wise it looked great. But then she sort of went to the top rope and did a really weak looking crossbody and then still lost the match and then get beat up by Deonna Purrazzo and what's her name? Kimberly.
Kimberly, yeah, well done.
Get beat up by Deonna Purrazzo and Kimberly. But actually there wasn't the perennial baby faces. They didn't even remain the perennial baby faces through it. So I just found it a little bit bizarre, and there wasn't as much wrestling as I wanted from this. Deonna Purrazzo as the virtuosa is an incredible talent and does them sort of technical wrestling. And there was the story of the arms, and the ending was really good. But the match, it didn't have the pace for me. I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have too much more to add to that. I mean, it wasn't what I expected, but I enjoy. I mean, I do, as many watchers of this podcast will know, I love a good multiple personality gimmick. Obviously, we grew up on Mankind and that, and now we have the Fiend. I enjoy anything that kind of illustrates two sides of people, and I did think that Su Yung gimmick, especially with Rosemary in TNA, there's too many cooks in the kitchen, too many zombies in the kitchen, too many undead people in the kitchen, really. So I think that Susie needed to happen to give Rosemary some space to be Rosemary, and obviously they were battling it out for a long time as well, and that's what caused the change in Susie. And I enjoy the kind of playful, sort of girly Susie, but like I say, it took a while to kick in. The whole kind of it's a bit like Orange Cassidy, isn't it? You can only do nothing. You can only wave at people when they're trying to hit you, or kind of, try and hug them when they're trying to beat you up so much. And I think that we should have got to that kind of Su Yung turn quite a bit earlier in the match, because I think it went for a while.
Yeah, it was a bit slow, man. Yeah,
So I think
did.
I think the only thing I would have done, because I enjoyed it, like I say, that gimmick. I think the only thing I would have done is have that turn quicker. But then if we did have that turn quicker, maybe we wouldn't have got the Deonna Purrazzo domination that we did get at the end with the arm bars, which of course led to the win. So all in all, not an incredible match, but a decent one to build the potential future and the return of Su Yung for me.
Cool.
So Kylie Ray is going to be the next challenger for Deonna Purrazzo. That was announced after this match.
Oh yeah, man, that'll be a good match at Bound for Glory.
So maybe Su Yung returns and costs Kylie Ray or something along those lines. But we'll see what happens there.
I just think them two will have a great wrestling match because I think that she's really talented, and I enjoy Jordynne Grace stuff with Deonna Purrazzo, so I'm hoping that this will be the sort of redemption from this, which I was really excited for and just didn't deliver what I wanted, I suppose.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've reached the main event now, and I know, Anthony, you really enjoyed this, and I quite like the way you summed up the last match, and I know you you didn't enjoy the last match so much, but you thought more of this one, didn't you, compared to the rest of the card?
Yeah, definitely, man. I mean, two brawlers going at it isn't something on paper which appeals to me. I don't know the build to this as well as I should do, but actually in ring, they went all out, and it wasn't just brawls. There was a lot of moves in there, a lot of working over Eddie Edwards' knee. I thoroughly enjoyed the match. I thought it was really well paced. It went on a long time. Eric Young obviously had blood early on, which added to the match and the stakes in the match, I guess. And yeah, Eric Young, man. I mean, the stuff that he was doing, like the release neck breaker, looked beautiful. Like really, really nice stuff. Selling great for Eddie Edwards as well. And the ending made sense, man. The tap out from the leg. So yeah, I really enjoyed this match.
Yeah, brilliant. Like I said, just summing up on that, because that was great, Anthony. But sold both of them as really tough people, really tough individuals. Eddie Edwards kept kicking out. Eric Young kept kicking out. I wasn't sold on Eric Young before this. I am now more sold on Eric Young, particularly because I enjoyed your enthusiasm for Eric Young's work in this, which I wasn't expecting. We saw the Boston knee party, we saw the pile driver,
cool, yeah.
We saw the leg, we saw the Eric Young leg lock. We saw a lot of big moves from Eddie Edwards as the Impact original. Of course, 2 Impact originals here, and a potentially classic main event that in years to come will be hailed as one of, in my opinion, Impact Wrestling's best matches of the COVID era.
This was head and tails above the rest of the card. To be perfectly honest, this was really good. I really enjoyed this.
Absolutely.
The night. Favorite match, Tom?
Favorite match, Eddie Edwards and Eric Young.
Yeah, agreed. Favorite performer?
I think I'm going to go for. I'm tempted to say Eric Young. My only alternative would be Rohit because of his heel work.
Okay.
And his facial expressions.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like clapping for his opponent, Willie Mack.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say Rohit is my second, but my main is probably Eric Young.
Yeah, I'd say Eric Young. I thoroughly enjoyed him tonight. It was really entertaining. And his wrestling's like, let him go out there and do something, and he can really go. And then your stars for the entire pay-per-view? Out of 5, Dom. Out of 5. Give me a half stars.
2.5.
2.5. I'd go 2.25. Yeah, but it was that main event, man, that lifted the show big time.
Lifted the whole thing. Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. So a couple of comments. Matt just botched. Any good, Matt? Tree time. Matt beat 2K. 2K Battlegrounds on Thursday. Well played, mate.
Good man.
Interesting show, Hakeem. Well, dude, it's been great having you down. I hope you enjoyed it, mate, and hope you can join us again at some point. Nothing wrong with greatest hits, but don't rely on them. Yeah, that's what I'd sort of say, Jack.
I think Impact is very known for that, so yeah.
Yeah, well, it shouldn't be. And to be honest, Heath shouldn't be letting it happen either. It's like you've got to. He's got to have some swing. And they shouldn't be doing this exact same thing. Or you Guns N' Roses, yeah. Yeah, I didn't like them when I saw them live. Matt Trial Lester Like, thank you so much. Yeah, he was frozen for a second. How was that? Long review. Matt, it was lovely to meet you too, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for joining us. You got else to say? Oh, stay around for our Foley intro, because that's pretty neat.
Oh yeah, the Foley intro is coming. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow or today or whatever for NXT. So thank you so much for being here. For those that are new to the channel, and again, once more, because we've had a lot more people than we normally do, which is lovely. If you've not liked the video, please do like the video. And if you've not subscribed, please do subscribe because it helps our tiny channel. What I like to do as we finish these videos is like a Claymore. Like Drew McIntyre does a countdown of 3 to a Claymore. I do a 5 count. And what I want you all to do, if you're in Europe or the UK, please whisper. If you are in America, you can shout it from the rooftops. I want you to say, "Hull yeah." So I'm going to count down from 5. And you guys are going to say, "Hull yeah" with me. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah. Dudes, it was awesome to meet you all. Thank you so much. Take it easy. Still going.
This is the hardcore legend, Mick Foley. Well, hello and welcome to Give Me a Hall Yeah. I hope everyone there, right there in Yorkshire, is having a nice day. Bang, bang. Have a nice day. Yeah.